Man, YouTube really needs to fix their stuff, bro. This is the second time this has happened. We finally got it working. Apparently, it won't allow me to schedule the live stream. I've changed the stream key. I've changed everything you could imagine, and I'm gonna have to reach out to YouTube help after the stream's over today. It's absolutely ridiculous. What's up, guys? Good morning. Hope you guys are well. I gotta go to my other stream here. An update. Wonder how fast I can type. Anyways, what's up, guys? Let me see if I can delete this, if it'll let me. There's got to be a way. Yeah, I could delete this. All right. What's up, team? Good morning, guys. What's up, PXS, TC, Eddie? Hey, thank you, guys. Coma, Joe. What's up, team? All right. We're gonna get this working. We got this one live. We gotta delete this one. We gotta start the monetization for this one because we didn't. All right, so everything's back to normal. Bulldog Trading got his channel back as well, which is really good for the stock trading community, you know. What's up, Joe, Coma, Eddie, TC, PXS? Let me know if y'all can hear me loud and clear. Y'all should be good. I should be able to, you know, y'all should be able to hear me fine, I think, right? Let me know. We got RWLK moving. We got VRCA moving. Let me see what I named. Okay, cool. Yeah, there we go. Sound is good. All right, check out my cup. Look at my mug today. All right, we're good. But man, yesterday was a mess of a day, guys. All right, cool. Hey, thank you, Bart. Yesterday was a mess of a day. So like yesterday, like I woke up not feeling well. And so I get up and I'm like, not really feeling that hot. And so I wake up not really feeling that hot. And, you know, we start the stream up. And then we realize like Bulldog Trading had been terminated. So then it's like, well, that makes the whole trading community unstable when they just randomly delete somebody for no reason overnight. And so then it's like, well, what are they going to do to the rest of us? Apparently it was just some type of glitch accident, and they like reinstated this channel immediately. That somebody had just been, you know, which is great. And then like later on yesterday, I find out somebody tells me they're like, BitGet is no longer accepting US clients. And I'm like, what? And so then I ask around, and somebody was like, yeah, BitGet's no longer accepting US clients. And I'm just kind of like, well, damn, you know, now the US clients, people can't copy trade. And so then I'm panicking about that. And then later in the day, it turns out that that was just an error message as well, and that BitGet does do KYC US verification, that US traders can use BitGet. And so in the end, yesterday was like a rough day in the beginning, and then we found out that it was all not true, you know. Hey, thank you, Stock Pirate. No, I mean you're right, bro. I don't feel good, dude. You know, I really don't feel good, bro. You could say it. It's all right. I'm not gonna ban you for saying it, Stock Pirate. You know. Yeah, everything was unstable yesterday, bro. It was just weird, man. And then to add, like, everything crashed, right? The crypto market crashed, the stock market crashed, and so it's like I woke up yesterday, Bulldog Trading got deleted from YouTube, the stock market and crypto market crashed, and BitGet was like, nah, I'm not accepting U.S. clients anymore. I was just kind of like, damn, dude, unstable yesterday. And then it turns out that none of it was true. BitGet does accept U.S. clients. I mean, the stock market still did crash. I mean, that was still true, I guess. But Bulldog Trading got reinstated, and so, you know, yeah, it was just a weird day, bro. Hey, thank you, Stock. But we're back. We're streaming. Everything's all good, you know, today. I still don't feel good, to be honest. I did a COVID test. It was negative. It's a negative COVID test, which is great, you know. and we feel better. Nobody listens to me, Eddie. Nobody listens to me, bro. The FOMO is too strong, dude. The FOMO is too strong. The SPY rebounded completely yesterday. Looks great, you know. EDSA, I can only imagine that turned out rough. Yeah, I mean, that's going to turn out rough most of the time, bro. I mean, what you guys got to understand, like, here's the thing you really got to understand, is that these penny stocks will rarely gap up the second day. The second day, they rarely gap up. They're not going to gap up the second day most of the time. Man, you can even see it in my eyes. You can see how sick I am in my eyes. Like, look at my eyes, bro. Like, my eyes are all, like, red and sickly looking, you know? I got the black lung pop, you know? But, yeah, I mean, what you gotta understand about these penny stocks, Eddie, is that they're very rarely going to gap up the second day. It's really easy for FOMO to get involved, especially when a stock ends as strong as EDSA is. A lot of traders are going to look at it and be like, ooh, man, I'm going to buy this thing up. The reality is these things are usually going to crash in pre-market. These things are usually going to crash the second day. The reason why is because they should never be this high to begin with. You got to start looking at it in terms of terms of actual value. Like, regardless of where EDSA is as a publicly traded company, where is the actual value of EDSA? And I hate to say this, but it's probably not at $12 a share. You know, it's probably not. You know, you're going to have some bag holders that are like, oh, yeah, it's $12 a share. No, it's not. You know, it's probably I would say it's probably like a $5 stock. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Does gambling make you sick? I'll say this. If gambling made me sick, I would be sick all the time. Because I'm a degenerate gambler, okay? I'm not really. I bet on sports, but only to make the more interesting. Like, I bet on sports occasionally. But again, only to really make it more interesting. Like, I might bet on a UFC fight or a football game just so I'm more interested in that football game. I might bet like $20 on a football game. And if I lose, I'm just kind of like, meh, you know. And if I win, I'm kind of like, cool, you know. It's not like a big thing. I bet on MMA probably the most on the UFC fights. On MMA probably the most. Because that's what I have the most success with, where I'm actually, like, profitable doing so. Because I know the fighters well enough to be profitable. But even still, like, I don't think I've ever in my life bet over $100 on any sporting event ever, you know. And I'm also a poker player. Like, I play poker, but I don't know if you want to consider that gambling. I mean, you could, I guess. It depends on your definition of gambling. But I'm a poker player. But my point is, by the conventional definition of gambling, if it made you sick, I would be super sick, bro. You know? I'm really not, Finn. I mean, and again, I think it translates well to trading. I think if you're too much of a gambler, like, I think there's two classifications of gamblers. Like, there's people that do it for fun, like me, and just to make the games more interesting. And then there's people that do it for the rush. I don't care about the rush. Like, none of it matters. If I don't bet on a game, I don't care, you know. But then there's some people that just can't help it. Like, they're addicted to that rush, which I don't ever understand it. That's like being addicted to something that obviously, like, okay, if you bet against the sports books, you're going to lose, or 90% of people are going to lose. You know, so being addicted to losing and then winning occasionally just seems like a bad endeavor, you know? Like, I could never be stuck on that because I don't care that much about it. You know, and besides, I'll say this. Pro football is one of the worst odds games you could ever bet on. Ever. Like, betting on pro football, it's completely random. It's completely random. Like, the best teams, like, they've done studies. Like, the best teams don't even win every year. Right? And so it's betting on pro football or especially college is just completely random. It's a coin flip. You know? Anyways, but yeah, my point is, I'm not really a gambler at all. Like, I enjoy betting $20 on a game, but I don't care enough about it. If I was really a degenerate gambler, like my wife knows, I'll put it this way. My poker account, I haven't had to deposit money into my poker account for 2 years, maybe. It's been a long time. And if I was that degenerate of a gambler, I'd be depositing money every day. Same thing with the sports book. Like I use my poker winnings to bet $20 on a game occasionally, and that's it. And to be honest, I would say a solid 85% of men in the world do. I know every guy I know bets on sports, including my father, including my father-in-law, including my friends. Like every guy I know that's into sports bets on them occasionally. Usually just to keep it fun with friends, though. I'm not saying you should, guys. I'm not saying you should. I'm just saying most men do. It is what it is. We got NNVC popping up. It's at 520s. Hi, is this a scam? Well, I mean, we don't sell anything. We don't sell a course. We don't sell a service. We don't claim to be experts. We don't give out stock picks. We don't give out stock recommendations. Maybe I suck at trading. That's certainly possible. I don't tell people what to do. Like I said, we are not investment professionals or traders, and I don't sell anything. So, I mean, no, this is not a scam, sir. Because we don't sell anything, Unless we're scamming people out of their time, We don't have anything to scam people for, bro. The channel's literally called Beginner Trading. And so if you're trying to set me up, it's not going to work, No, I'm not a felon. Ugh. No, I'm not a felon. I've never been convicted of any crime ever in my life. Fun stat for you. Never been convicted of any crime ever in my life. I've been trading for like 4 years, John. But I'll tell you this, John. Or Jom Felon? I don't know. Anyways, I'll tell you this. Most people are going to lose at day trading, sir. Like, I would say a solid 95% of people are going to lose at it. The only people that really succeed in it, or there's a few different classifications of people that succeed in it. I would say one of them are people that work for, like, hedge funds specifically, and they have been learning for years and years, and they've been dedicating all of their time to it for years and years, and then it finally kind of clicks and they understand, but they probably lost money all the way up to that point. The other classification is people like me, I guess, but usually it takes years to learn. It's not something that, there's a lot of marketing out there for trading that tells you could just get rich quick. Like, look at my Lamborghinis, look at my mansion, look at my fancy car. Anybody that tries to show me a fancy car or house and then tries to sell me a course is immediately not trustable. Most content you can find there for free already online. You don't have to pay for it. And in the end, even if somebody takes the best course ever, even if somebody finds the best trading content in the world, they're still probably going to lose for at least a year. I would say at least. Paying thousands of dollars for a course doesn't do anything. Yeah. Yeah, we scam him for free. Yeah, for sure. Bob. Yeah. It's all good, bro. Has John ever been in trouble? I have. I mean, I've been in trouble before, bro. I was young. I've been in trouble. But I've never been convicted of a crime ever. Have you becoming rich with trading stocks? No, bro. I make like $1,000 a month. I make like $1,000 a month, like actually. But I mean, it's pretty consistent. Right now, my goal is to scale that up to where I'm making more than that. But I am making $1,000 a month. Verified. You know, I show people my trades every day. I show them my P&L. Now the goal is to scale that up. So you have done crime. Oh, for sure. You know. Hasn't everybody? You know. I just never been convicted of it. You know. I've certainly been arrested. But I digress. Like, a lot of people see the tattoo on my left arm and they think it's like a jailhouse tattoo. It's not. I was 18 and I paid the tattoo artist to come to my apartment at the time to give me this tattoo on my left arm. And now it's a little crooked, I guess. You know, I just kind of left it there. It's not big enough to really worry about. I could probably burn it off if I wanted to. But now it's a little bit crooked. Everybody thinks it's a jailhouse tattoo. They think I'm like some big, you know, some big bad A with a jailhouse tattoo. It's really not that at all. You know, it's really just I was young, dumb, and cheaped out with a tattoo guy. And he gave me a terrible tattoo that's now crooked on my arm. I'm going to keep it because it's my Mimi's name, my grandmother's name. Rest in peace. You know, yeah. Rest in peace to my Mimi, you know. But, let me see. Oh, yeah, y'all might be able to see it. Y'all want to see it? But I've had people ask me if this was like a jailhouse tattoo. It's like, no. Look. You see? This tattoo right here. I've had people ask me if it was a jailhouse tattoo. It's certainly not. It's just, I was young, dumb, and 18 years old, and yeah, it was just stupid. Yeah, no regrets. I guess so. No regrets. We got RWLK gapping up here, guys. RWK. We've got NNVC moving up here. NNVC is probably the best looking penny stock right now. I don't see anything else that looks good. Do you think AMC is going to rebound today, guys? AMC is back up to 4130s. We got a bunch of stuff moving, to be honest here. Have you ever been an invitation into gangs? No. No, I have not. I had a dumb friend that tried to be, but he was just kind of a poser, you know? But no. Yeah, face tats are a different level of crazy, you know? I will say I think face tats are becoming more and more widely accepted. I'm not saying they should be. I'm just saying they are, you know? Like, I've got some tattoos. Kirill's got some tattoos, too, you know? But we don't have tattoos like that. I lose over 200% of my stock, so I'm beginning. Yeah, man. A lot of people lost money in the crash. John, like I said, bro, take it slow. Remember, like, trade small. Best thing you can do in the beginning is trade small. Like, most people just trade way too large in the beginning, and then they just end up losing, and it frustrates them, and so they trade larger and larger and larger until their account's gone. The reality is most new traders should be trading incredibly small, especially if they're short-term trading like day trading or swing trading. You should be trading very small, you know. Like, I'm glad. Like, I have this Webull account, and honestly, dude, I don't know what told me to get out, but I had this Webull account, right? And like, I literally just have my money sitting in this Webull account. Like, before this crash, I was in like 4 or 5 different things. Oh, I didn't even tell you guys this, but before this crash, I was in like 5 different larger cap stocks, right? I was in DraftKings, I was in DraftKings, I was in DraftKings, I was in Robinhood, I was in a bunch of these large cap stocks. For some reason, I don't know what it is, I just decided to get out last week, you know. So for some reason, I just decided to get out last week, and you know, my money is just kind of sitting here, you know, and I don't, somehow that saved me. I can't show you guys this, but yeah, Somehow I decided to just get out of this last week, and somehow that saved me. You know, and so like I said, I had 40. I started out with like 4,500 or so. That's what I'm sitting at now. And honestly, I didn't even think about this yesterday, but like I got out of my whole account. I'm not sitting on anything. You see, like 0%, 0%. Like I'm literally not holding anything on Webull. And so I got really lucky to get out before that crash. Hood didn't actually do that bad, I guess. But like I got out of everything, guys. I liquidated everything before that crash, which was weird, man. You know. And somehow we're still here. Yeah, me too. Hey, what's up, Uncle Smoke? Hey, I'm good, bro. Hope you're doing well, man. What's up, Uncle Smoke? Cash is king. Yeah, for sure. I just got lucky, man. I don't know why. I don't know what moved me to get out, but I did. You know. Yeah, I don't know what motivated me to get out, but I did, and glad I did. Because everything crashed. DraftKings, Robinhood, AMC, you know, everything. And maybe I'll add back to it. I don't know. But I do see AMC back up to 4130s. Do y'all think AMC is going to bounce back today? Let us know. Do you think AMC is going to bounce back? Hope you're doing well, Uncle Smoke. Yeah, I heard the Evergrande crisis. What's up, Chris? Yeah, for sure, Richard. Nice. All of September has been sketchy. That's why the market crashed, because you got out, John. Yeah, maybe. I did as well. Liquidated everything except long out of the money lottery tickets. Yeah, for sure. That's probably the right move, but who knows? I don't know what the right move is, guys. You know. Honestly, all I know is that I've lost 2 days in a row in day trading. So in day trading, I have lost 2 days in a row. Man, if there's no light, my face looks rough because it's got all these shadows on it right here, so it's looking kind of crazy. We put light on it, it's better. But yeah, I got out of everything. I don't know why or how, but I did, and I'm definitely happy I did. But yeah, we got AMC. I'm going to look up some catalysts here, guys. So we're going to look up some catalysts. Let me know what you guys would prefer. Like, I could put the catalyst up in a few different places if you guys want. I can put the catalyst up like this. Like, let me show you guys. I could put the catalyst up like this if you guys want. Here's NNVC. This is Nano Vericides. And we can do it like this. And again, let me know what you guys prefer here. Dude, what the heck? All right, so here's the catalyst for NNVC. Here. You know, there's the catalyst for NNVC. And so we'll see if it continues up, but you can see the catalyst underneath the chart. Let me know if you prefer this, because we can put it like this. But that's the NNVC catalyst. Again, nanovericides, remdesivir encapsulated therapy shows encouraging preclinical safety profiles. Is the catalyst for NNVC. The other one we have up is VRDN. VRDN, to be honest, looking a little sketchy. We got RWLK. That's gapping up here, now kind of fading back down. Let's look up the catalyst for RWLK. We're going to read some overall just market news. RWLK is up about 25%. Yeah, I don't know why RWLK is up. It reported second quarter sales last month of 1.4 million. So I don't know why that's up, but that's the news for this. Hey, what's up, Richard? What's up, Bart? VTGN? Yeah, VTGN. VTGN's not really looking like something I would ever use. My name is John. John. I've been in the stock market for 4 years, 5 years, 4 years, a long time. I've been trading stocks, like people can hate and criticize me for whatever they want to say, right? I have been trading stocks far longer than a large majority of other YouTubers and traders. And so, yep. BBIG. Yeah, BBIG's up to 750. It's interesting for sure, too. Definitely watching this as well. And Bitcoin absolutely tanked here. If we look at my copy traders, well, isn't that what happened yesterday? What? Yeah, here's BBIG. BBIG's back up. So we're watching BBIG here. I think ATER is up as well, Uncle Smoke. So we got BBIG and ATER back up some. I think ATER looks really interesting. BBIG mostly had a break-even day. I think ATER had a green day slightly. And it's green in pre-market. So I think BBIG and ATR are super interesting. I was looking at RWLK. But I think NNBC is probably the better looking one now. NNBC, very nice gap up. Cicathis donated $5. What do you think about Docs? It's been doing really well to this crash. Yeah, I mean, most stuff is going to be down from the crash. I appreciate the $5, bro. Thank you, man. And we'll have to start a donation, a $5 donation count. So that's $5 donation. Yeah, so let's look at DOCS. What I usually revert to is the long-term chart. And I think, honestly, this is a great-looking long-term chart. Again, I can't say this one's going to continue going up, of course, because nobody really knows. But I think in terms of, like, long-term strength, this is a pretty strong daily chart. I mean, it IPO'd, it looks like, back in June. And so, very strong chart. It looks good. Up over 100% still from its IPO price at 80 or 41 or 40s. $50 to $40, so it's up, 75, 100% from those levels, and we'll see what happens. Daily chart looks good. Most of everything crashed, though, just to put it into perspective, and it should be up. Docs, if it's following the market, should be up in pre, which it is. So it's a crash that happened. It's a little mini correction that happened yesterday. It's not a crash, and the long-term chart looks decent for Docs. Again, I am not saying that this is going to go up. I have no idea what it's going to do. Could crash, could rip up, have no idea. But I think my personal subjective opinion is that the daily chart looks pretty strong. Thank you for the $5. All right, so here's NNVC testing $5 here. We'll see if this actually holds. Yeah, I think ATR is a chase. Yeah, it probably is. I mean, I think both of them are, to be honest, if I'm just being honest, Uncle Smoke, I think both of these are a chase. I think these are both, I don't know, man. BBIG, all right, I'll give you credit. I think BBIG has a much better looking daily chart. I think this daily chart is actually a strong chart. I think that we recently broke highs. We're trending above previous highs at $5 and $6, and I think overall the daily chart looks strong. And that relative to ATR daily chart does not look strong. It looks weak. It looks like it got squeezed up to 50 and then came all the way back down under $5, which is literally 10 times lower than it was. And then it's back over 10, but I'm still highly skeptical of it. I still think that just the short float alone in these are going to make it worthwhile watching, because most of these have a very high short float. All of these have over 30%, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I guess I agree with you that BBIG, especially if we look at the daily chart, is more interesting. Thank you, Ramon, for that $5, bro. I appreciate it, man. Thank you, dude. Thank you, sir. Appreciate the support, brother. Thank you, man. What's up, Hammer? Wow, Bob, dang. AMC bouncing. I was so close to adding. What's up, Elevate? 5,754 decliners yesterday. 923 advancers per Weeble. What do you mean? What does that mean? Explain that, please, for somebody that is lacking in knowledge of whatever you're talking about. Hey, what's up, Christina? Hey, good morning. All right, team. So it's early. It's 6 a.m. my time, 7 a.m. market time. We'll see what we get. Here's VRDN. VRDN is starting to spike up some here. So we're getting some volume. Let me look up the float and try to see why this is moving. This is a very weird move. This is Viridian Therapeutics. They secured $85 million in capital raising yesterday. So 85 mil in capital raising yesterday for VRDN. We'll see what happens. I also added to Cardano a little bit yesterday. I honestly, to be honest, I have not looked at Cardano. Was that a good move? Yes, it was. Nice. Okay, cool. So we added to Cardano yesterday. All right, cool. But again, I mean, even in my crypto portfolio, I'm still sitting on mostly things, But yeah, look at VRDN here. They secured $85 million in capital raising. I don't see anything else, but that's what this is. So I'll push this here. Like I said, I can make this if you guys want to see it. So this is the catalyst for Viridian here. We're going to drop it right under it. Right there. I can zoom in a little bit here if you want to see it better. But yeah. They secured $85 million capital raise for Viridian, for VRDN. And so we'll see what happens now. It just crossed over the VWAP. Remember, guys, what is the pattern that I talk about over and over again? It's the U-shaped breakout pattern. Again, I'm not saying this is going to work, but it is kind of setting up for it. I'll say if it holds support here, this thing could at least rip up to 17s. Now, again, I am not telling you to get in it. I'm not confident in this myself. And I'm not confident enough in this for me to actually jump into it myself. Whoa. Thanks for being and telling the real. Hey, thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Thank you, brother. Hey, so that's $20 in donations today alone. So, hey, thank you guys. It's early. I appreciate it. So Viridian Therapeutics secured $85 million in capital raising. I certainly appreciate it. But yeah, so we'll see what happens with this one. Again, if it holds 15 here, it could rip. Now, again, I'm not confident enough in it for me to personally take the position. It is the U-shaped breakout pattern. We do have volume showing up here. But again, with these low float penny stocks, they could be anything. They could be manipulation. They could be somebody just loading up shares, trying to artificially inflate the price. It could be a number of different sketchy things going on right now in the market. So, hey, we'll see what happens. We're watching this $15 level to see if it holds for VRDN. Again, they raised $85 million in capital, which is good. Good catalyst. We'll see if it continues. All right, what else we got? Anything else that we're missing here? We got VRDN, we got NNVC, which is up on no known catalyst here. We got RWLK, we got VALN, we got STG, Zevo from yesterday. Here's Zevo from yesterday. It did not do anything, and I guess this is to be expected to a certain extent. We got INDI, LPTX. LPTX is looking okay. It doesn't look bad. We got 200 people here. But yeah, thank you. Thank you, Cicatus. I appreciate this. Thank you, brother. Hey, good morning, Tiny. Yeah, I'm going to have to talk to you about coming on stream. I would love to have you on stream. Tiny's probably the person here that has been here the longest out of everybody. And I know she's got like other things she watches and other channels she goes to, and that's cool, in the end, we're just a resource and community, so if we could be part of a trader's routine, I'm happy for that. But yeah, Tiny, we'll have to get you on. The only reason I've waited is because yesterday was such a weird day. Like I said, I woke up yesterday, Bulldog trading had been terminated, and again, like, I might disagree with other streamers. I mean, I'm cool with Bulldog trading, but, like, I might disagree with other streamers, Like, even Matt Kors. When Matt Kors was deleted, even I stood to bat for him and was very open about, hey, give this man his channel back. Even though he's a competitor and I disagree with him in a lot of ways, I think the stock trading community needs stability, I think the stock trading community needs stability. And so, over any of that competition, I would much rather them be here than not, because we need stability, Cardano is a cryptocurrency, John. But yeah, yesterday was weird. Yesterday, the market crashed, crypto crashed, channels were being deleted. Like I said, I heard a rumor that BitGet wasn't accepting U.S. clients anymore. And I was like, oh no. Because like if BitGet stopped accepting U.S. clients, I wouldn't be able to copy trade anymore. And my traders wouldn't be able to copy trade. They'd have to use a VPN. And it just would not be fun, But I found out that wasn't true either. So it was a weird day, And I wasn't feeling good. So it was just a tough day. I bought the dip heavy. I bought the dip in crypto. I bought the crypto dip, and specifically into Cardano. Like, I bought Cardano on the pullback, which is looking really nice for me right now. Cardano is up, about 2.3%. Cardano has rebounded, really nicely from those lows. Ethereum is still down pretty big, though. If we check out Ethereum here, Ethereum is still down about $500 a coin. It dropped as low as 2,800, so Ethereum is the one that really crashed. Bitcoin is dropping pretty substantially, too. Wow, Bitcoin hit 40,000 this morning. I should have bought that dip. Man, Bitcoin, I didn't even see that. See, a lot of the time, crypto will move the most in the middle of the night. But it looks like this was yesterday, so man. And I was sleeping yesterday. But yeah, we got NNVC. Jom, look, man. I'm not saying anything is a scam, bro. What is with all the scam comment? This is the same thing that Meta guy did yesterday. John, can you do a quick explanation of the TTM squeeze function? It alerts when the stock is squeezing. Yes. So, for me personally, like, let's just look at AMD or something like this, right? Like this, the TTM squeeze indicator alerts you when a stock is about to squeeze up. When it turns light blue like this, it usually is indicative of a move up. Again, I can't guarantee it's going to move up. Of course, nobody actually knows what's going to happen. So, you know, you can't base your trades only off of this. Nobody knows what's really going to happen here. But when it turns light blue like this and you have a green dot right here, so you can see, like, there's a few different things. You can see light blue here and you can see a green dot. That is indicative of a move up. And that is supposed to be telling you that it's about to squeeze. If we look at some of these penny stocks, like ATER, BBIG ripped yesterday. Yeah, here's a really good example. So here's ATER. Again, guys, what did I tell you? I tried to show you guys this in the video I dropped over the weekend. So if y'all missed the video I put out this weekend, let me know and I'll clip it here. But what I talked about in the video is specifically titled. Here, I'm going to record this actually. What I talked about in that video, the video this weekend is how to specifically predict stocks breaking out. How to predict stocks before they break out, how to see stocks before they break out. And the way you do that is you use the VWAP and you look for a U-shaped breakout pattern. And so if we look at ATER here, you can see the U-shaped breakout pattern here. You can see it reclaims the VWAP, it holds it as support, and once we get that support confirmation right here, it's really likely that we're going to see a bounce at the VWAP level and a move up. And you can also use the TTM squeeze indicator here as well. When this starts to turn light blue, which not coincidentally is right when it's actually holding that level of support, again, it's really indicative of a future breakout. It's what a lot of traders use to predict future breakouts, and so in turn, it's one of the things that you should be looking at to predict future breakouts. But again, the universal pattern that you look for is a U-shaped, kind of a cup and handle pattern. A break over the VWAP, you can see that here, volume coming in, and then a hold of confirmation over the VWAP level. Once that happens, sentiment completely changes, and a lot of the time, especially these really low float, highly shorted penny stocks, squeeze up and break out on the upside. It works really well. It's one of my favorite strategies to use on the long side, and again, it's just a really profitable one at that. Hey, thank you, stock. Bitcoin, yeah, nice dip. About it in the video this weekend. There we go. Everybody hit the like button as well. It's John. It's John, John. Again, I'm trying to just be very careful. I'm trying to figure out if you're a troll or not. Because you keep saying scam. You're saying the same thing that Meta said yesterday, and I'm pretty sure he was a troll. So I'm just going to warn you. You know, if you start to say everything's a scam again, you're probably going to get banned, bro. Just because I think you're probably the same guy. And I actually took pictures of it in case he ever gets weird with YouTube. I have pictures of it showing how he was acting in the chat. So I'm very careful. But yeah, just a heads up. Anyways. Yeah. What's up, Salish? Hey, good morning, brother. Do you think MVIS is a sell? I have no idea. Think of the guy that bought a pizza with Bitcoin. Yeah, super upset, you know. MVIS is okay. I don't know what MVIS is going to do. You know, no idea. How much do you look at things like the 10-year yield, oil price, and dollar when you're trading during a market day? I don't ever look at those things. Again, I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying that it's the right way to do it. All right. Yeah, it's not that. He's just trolling. I'm pretty sure Rigo. Anyways, but yeah, I can't say what MVIS is gonna do. I have no idea. I mean, we're looking at it. This one had a lot of hype about a year ago, or about 3 months ago. I mean, and it's now back down from those highs up there. You can see we've documented it and traded this a bunch. The reason I don't look at those things, who asked that? SAA. The reason I don't look at those things is because I'm a very short-term day trader. So like I am taking incredibly quick short-term trades, just trying to get in and out quickly and then move on with my day. And so what the broader kind of macro market does is not necessarily like significant to me. What matters the most is just short-term momentum. I'm using the VWAP to try to predict short-term movement patterns, and then I'm getting in and out very, very quickly. So, you know. What's up, Ride the Lightning? What's up, brother? I'm not saying you're trolling, Jom. But again, we had a guy yesterday that came here and he kept saying, I reported the scammer, I reported the scammer. He said everything was a scam, just kind of trolling me. And so again, you know, we had to put him in timeout once yesterday. And so again, if you sound a lot like that guy, I'm going to think you're him. You know, it's just a heads up. Anyways, we got Any on the move. Any is Bitcoin related mining stock. And so of course it's probably doing a little rough during these crashes. You know, anytime, I think the vulnerability, of course, with mining stocks is Bitcoin. You know, I think all mining stocks usually are going to rely pretty heavily on the broader health of cryptocurrencies. And so with that said, when you got a big drop like we did yesterday and the day before in Bitcoin over the weekend, a lot of these mining stocks like Mara, you know, Riot, they're going to be down with the market. Now, Bitcoin kind of rebounded a little bit here. It's back up to like 43s, and so I guess that's causing ANY and Mara, Riot, you know, that's causing it some bullish action so far in pre-market, but in the end, we'll see what happens. Any has some news. Okay, we can check it out. I'm down to look at it. Alright, so Sphere 3D secured an order for 60,000 Bitcoin ant miners, one of the largest single orders in digital mining industry history. So again, that's a pretty good news drop here. So again, I'm going to post this news. This is definitely worthwhile, I think, for me to post something about here. Again, we'll drop it here. Alright, so here's the catalyst for ANT. Alright, so here's the catalyst for ANT. They secured an order for 60,000 miners. One of the largest single orders in mining history. So crazy. Crazy. Yeah, Meta's gone. Good day, sir. Probably the same guy. Anyways, we got ANY. Somebody doesn't have a life, is what it seems like to me. We got ANY on the move up. We got VRDN. VRDN did not hold at 15 like we said, so it is what it is. But yeah, ANY, here's the catalyst, guys. Again, they secured a 60,000 mine order, one of the largest single orders in mining history. Pretty big order. 60,000 is pretty big. John's eyes look like a RWLK is interesting. ILUS, what's up, Victor? But yeah, there's the catalyst for A and Y here. So we'll see what happens with that, Pretty big catalyst, of course. We'll see what we get now. We got a few people asking me to look at stuff. We got ILUS. Honestly, I'm still kind of bummed out about Jude Sanchez dying, man. That's crazy, But yeah, that's crazy, man. Jude used to always tag us and stuff. Rest in peace to the man Jude, man. That's sad. Yeah, it's the same guy. What a weirdo, dude. Who creates multiple usernames just to troll people in a YouTube? Like, what's the purpose? Hey, what's up? What's up, Casey? What's up, brother? Hope you're doing well, man. I'm using Benzinga scanners, Casey. Yeah, he's gone. In the end, guys, you know, if I ever get reported for something I didn't do, you guys, I know y'all are gonna have my back, but like, just remember to, like I said, I clipped a lot of pictures of how that guy was acting, so I saved a bunch of images about how Meta and Jom acted this morning, so I have like proof if they want to get weird, but yeah, people without a life. It's sad, man. Ozan is yeah, John's a troll. He's gone. Yeah, what's up, Casey? Bro, like I said, bro, I hope you're doing good, Casey. No, it's not Ozan, Rigo, it's not Ozan. Ozan wasn't the troll. Rigo. JOHM was the troll. JOHM was the troll. Him and Metamaterial to the Moon was the troll. Those two are the same guy. Same troll. Hey, thank you, Spac. But yeah, so we got NNVC trying to pop back over $5 a share here. And so we got NNVC on the move. I didn't see any catalyst here for this one, though. So I don't know why this is moving. But I see NNVC on the move, so we'll see what we get with this. The Palma Volcano. I've never heard of that. What is that? Alright, so yeah, apparently there was a volcanic eruption So there's evacuations ordered. At 4:33 p.m., a second fissure opened about 100 meters above the first. The Civil Guard announced, hey, thank you, Sandman. Appreciate the value insights of pre-market as the room and platform goes to the strength of us together. Provide good information running stocks. Hey, yeah, for sure, Sandman. 100%, brother, you know. Like I said, my goal, thank you, Wood. Y'all be like Wood. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. You know, in the end, guys, we trade live for free every single day on YouTube. I don't sell a course. I don't sell a service. I don't claim to be experts. I don't claim to be gurus. You know, in the end, everything we put out there is free. I don't even tell people I'm a good trader. I don't give out stock picks. I don't give out recommendations on stocks to buy. I just tell people what I like. I make sure they understand that we are not investment professionals, you know, purely entertainment, and, you know, we'll see what happens. But I appreciate the donation, Sandman. You know, that's $25 in donations today. So, hey, if we get 70, I got to do a spoon of mustard, which, you know, of course I don't like. But I do like $70, so if y'all hit that, I guess I'll be happy, you know. Yeah, so I'm reading about the La Palma volcano eruption. The Civil Guard announced that 5 to 10K people will be evacuated. Where is La Palma? Where is this? Okay, so it's a country, or it's an island off of the Atlantic. Beautiful island too. Honestly, a beautiful island too, man. It's crazy, and it's erupting too. How long has it been since it erupted last? Okay. Could it be possible to be profitable by just following your feeling hunches? No. I mean, you might be able to be short-term profitable by luck alone. But long-term profitability, you know, you're not going to be long-term profitable following anybody. You know, profitable traders come up with their own strategies. They don't copy other people. You know, the only people that really tell you that you can copy other people are usually people trying to sell you. They're copying, you know. And that's specifically with stocks. Crypto's a different story. You know, I think crypto market, you know, you can copy people trade for trade. And that's fine. I think what matters, I think copy trading on crypto works. Hey, thank you, Ramon. Hey, that's $35, bro. That's $35 today, guys. So we are halfway there. That's halfway. Thank you, Ramon, my man. Hey, thank you, Bad. I appreciate that, brother. 50 years since the last eruption, lasted 3 weeks. Are we scalping AMD, you think? Probably. 1971 last eruption, 50 years ago. But yeah, I don't think you can really be profitable just following other traders unless, like, I think copy trading is fine. Hey, yeah, Ramon, thank you, brother. Appreciate the donation, bro. I think copy trading is fine. I think that if you're in stocks, somebody telling you specifically where to buy and sell is a conflict of interest. And the reason for that, like copy trading on crypto, it automatically enters and exits the trade for you. And so you don't have to worry about entering and exiting. With regular like signals in the stock market, like there's a huge conflict of interest because they want you to come back to them. So like they want you to come back to them and buy more. And so they'll give you a really small reward target, a huge risk, and try to just end green no matter what. You know, and some of the copy traders in crypto do it as well. It's one of the reasons you got to be careful. But signals are never going to work. In the end, it's going to take just as much time to learn how to trade yourself, and so you might as well just learn how to trade yourself. You know, you got to have confidence in your abilities too. You know. All right, so there goes NNVC. It's back over fives. Back over fives here. We also have AMC here in the mix, guys. Here's AMC. It's up to 41.16s, 41.20s. So AMC's heading up today. What's up? Oh my gosh, dude. Yeah, it might be able to work on stock trading, actually, Wall Street bets. That's probably the best way to say it. Like, copy trading will work on longer-term trading, maybe, if you find a good trader. It's not going to work on day trading because it's too short-term. Yeah, what's up, Beach Bomb? Hey, for sure. The market moves too fast to follow anyone on scalping. 100%, man. I've had a lot of people that said they want to follow me with scalping, and I always told them no, just because it's not going to work. You know, it's not going to work. Hot mustard? Yeah, if we hit 70, I'll do. I mean, I don't know if we have hot mustard. I'll have to ask Carol. Yeah, for sure, Paul, 100%. ATR, yeah, ATR is looking good. What's up, Billy Ray? Hey, good morning, brother. Billy Ray, super supportive, bro. I always remember you because you got that NFT background. But hey, I appreciate the support, Billy. I see you. I see you watching my videos and always being super supportive. And I appreciate you, bro. Thank you, man. You know, in a world full of trolls and haters, Billy Ray shines through. You know, we got NNVC on the move, back over fives, back up to 517s here. So look at NNVC. I didn't see a catalyst here for this one, but it's moving up. Yeah, I'm not a big mustard fan either, Tiny. I hate mustard, actually. Well, when I was a child, my mom would punish me if I did something wrong by dropping a drop of mustard on my tongue. And I hated it. I never, listen, if I would curse as a child, I would never curse again after that. So I guess it worked. I would never do it to my kids. Love you, Mom, if you're listening out there. But now I have a mustard complex. And I guess I'm profiting from it. So in the end, full circle, I guess it was a good thing. I don't know. Right, you got to find the right trading strategy that works for you, and it's not universal, right? Like, a lot of traders think it's universal. It's not. Like, it's one of the major reasons that, like, buying a trading course, unless you're really new, is never going to be worth it. You know, why? Because most content can be found out there for free, and the trading course that you're going to buy is going to be so generic most of the time. It's almost always going to be a generic, very beginner trading course with just plain generic copied scripted information that's very easy to learn. It's not super complex, super secret information. It's not that. Hey, my man Bart, mustard it is. Hey, that's $40 today, guys. $40. All right, we need 30 more in donations. You know, I'll put the count up, I guess. We'll put the count up. That's cool. Look, we'll drop the count somewhere inconspicuous. My man Bart, thank you, brother. Put the count up over there. There we go. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying they're all basic two-way. You know, like, I know you work a lot with MIC, and I've heard they have good content. So I'm not attacking any other trading courses. You know me too. You know how you know. We can disagree on some things, but I think this is something like, I think there's some trading courses that are good. You know, I'm not hating on all trading courses. I just think that the reality is, I think that most people get ripped off with trading courses, and I think the reason for that, I think basically, I think that the bad ones out there spoil it for the good ones. You know, they make people so skeptical of the good of the bad ones that, you know, the very small percentage of good ones, again, get overlooked because, again, there's so many bad ones out there. You know, it just ruins my trust of courses altogether. You know what I mean? I have anxiety shaking my hands from my parents. Yeah, my mom used to make me go pick out a switch, is what she used to make me do. I had a Southern Cajun mom, you know. Thank you, Gabrielle. I appreciate the support. Shout out to Gabrielle for the support. Be like Gabrielle. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, guys. So again, with NNVC, we've got a U-shaped breakout pattern over the VWAP here. John, if you achieve YouTube button status, will you commemorate it with mustard? Yeah, of course. I will. I will hit 100K. You know. All right, so we got the count at 40 today, guys, which is fine. You know. Yeah. Well, I mean, the smallest switches hurt the most. You know, I remember the small ones. You know, like you think you're getting a good deal picking out a little small switch, but the aerodynamic, you know, it was worse. You know. Again, I'm not saying it was right, guys. I'm not saying you should. I'm just saying that's kind of how it was. You know, I don't spank my kids even. You know, I don't do any of that stuff. Honestly, I can condition my kid to act right by taking away things. I don't need to spank. I can just take stuff away. You know, I take away my son's Xbox, he's going to lose it. And so, you know, with parenting, it's all about leverage. And you got to find something you have leverage with them over. And then, you know, use that. And for my son, it's Xbox. For my daughter, it's her phone. You know. Why the weird pop at VRDN? VRDN did have a good catalyst. We dropped the catalyst here. I can't remember what it was, but it did have a catalyst here for VRDN. It was Viridian Therapeutics, 85 million capital raising. So they raised 85 million in capital for VRDN. Yeah. Yeah, what's up, Daniel? Daniel, I'm going to tell you this, bro. Listen, we've got $40 in donations. Do not donate to me. You know, I don't need, you know, you to donate, Daniel. You know, like, you're good, bro. We still got to schedule us watching the UFC fight. It's been hectic. My son was sick last weekend, and then now I'm sick. If everybody caught the stream yesterday, I am now sick. And I still don't really feel it 100%. But do not donate, Daniel. And I'm not even saying that with reverse psychology. I really don't want you to donate. I feel bad if you donate, Daniel. So don't donate, brother. I appreciate the support regardless. You're a mod here. You don't need to donate, bro. I mean, thank you, Christina. Shout out to Christina. Hey, that adds to the push-up count. I'm sure we're going to hit it regardless. You know. All right, so that's 45 on the count. How many of y'all got the don't block it move? Yeah. All right, guys. So, yeah, gappers today specifically. We got NNVC pulling the U-shaped breakout pattern. Again, what do we always say, guys? This is one of the most common universal momentum patterns. We have the U-shape, we have the move over VWAP, we have the holding of support, and then we have the rip on the upside. Now, we'll see if we actually get the rip. Volume did come in here, so this is usually one of my favorite momentum strategies. Now, again, I'm not going to say it's going to work because sometimes in pre-market these work less, but it still looks like a pretty solid strategy. We have that U-shaped breakout pattern. And again, if y'all didn't see the video we dropped this weekend, I sincerely recommend you watch the video. We talk about a lot of really universal trading patterns, and we talk about basically how you identify stocks before they actually break out. Bro, my son does make me sick 10 times a year, bro. My son gets sick all the time. His hands are always on his face, getting himself sick, and then now I am sick all the time. My immunity should be on point. Reality is I got 2 different kids in 2 different grades, and yeah, they're always getting sick. If I'm being honest though, guys, I don't think this is being sick. It could be, I could be sick from that. What I genuinely think this is, I think this is a hiatal hernia attack. So I think I'm sick 10 times a year. I think I get a hiatal hernia attack once every month or 2, and that'll make me feel sick for like a week straight. And that's probably what this is. We got NNVC though, guys. NNVC's up to 530s. I don't know. I mean, the volume's coming in tiny. Volume's coming in. U-shaped breakout. Yeah, there it goes. I don't think it's going to hold. I mean, they never hold, but it's not about holding. I mean, most of the time, like for me personally, I buy these pullbacks here, and then I give myself like a little tiny rip or a little tiny risk level, and I just try to ride this quick little bounce up. So they very rarely hold. Penny stocks are never going to hold like this most of the time. But it's just about scalping the little move they do make. Like that's what I target is I target this range right here just to show you guys. Like I target this range, and so I try to get in here and then cover up here. It's rarely going to actually break these highs and hold. 550 $1/2 level is a $1/2 level to watch. But again, I mean, we were talking about this move back here, and so we were kind of talking about it 30 cents lower. And again, it worked. It did work. The big thing with penny stocks, like the common mentality I think you have to have with penny stocks is short-term positive momentum, long-term it's never going to hold, right? So like with buying dips like this, I scalp out of them by the time we get here. And again, the reason for that is because these penny stocks are rarely going to hold their gains. So like if I could take 20 cents from this, I'll get in and get out quick. And I'm not betting that it's going to break and hold over this because again, they rarely do. Most penny stocks are ultimately going to fail. Most pre-market tests, even if it does break this level really, really nicely, even if it really obviously breaks this level up here at 550 and gets over that for, say it goes to 560s, it's very rarely going to actually hold its gains up there in penny stocks, mostly because people get so antsy they start taking profit. But it's not about trying to predict that large breakout like that. It's more so about trying to predict the small little bounce we get after this reclaim of the VWAP, No, I'm not gonna short it, Jonathan. I don't short these penny stocks. Two-way does, and two-way's good at it. I just never have really gotten into shorting it. I know shorting can be very profitable. I know two-way makes a bunch of money, but it's one of those things where I just haven't gotten involved with it yet. I've been mostly just keeping it on the long side, and I am on TOS, so I can't short anyway most of the time. Had two of them. Yeah. It's probably a hiatal hernia attack is what it is. It's not a hypochondriac. I mean, it's mostly a for those that don't know, I have what's called a hiatal hernia. It means my stomach protrudes into my esophagus. And like occasionally I'll get attacks. So occasionally I'll get like hiatal hernia attacks where I'll feel really sick for like 4 days. And then I'll be back to normal after that. And so I'll be nauseous, head hurt, my nose will be stopped up from acid going up into my throat. And it's just a mess for like 4 days. To be honest, I think that's probably what this is. Because I'm used to it at this point in time. It happens like clockwork, at least once every like 2 months. I could get the surgery, but the surgery is pretty extensive, and I'm just not trying to risk that surgery. So NNVC is up there. We'll see if it holds at 520s now, guys. Hey, thank you, Salish. I appreciate that, brother. He said, you're so lucky you have a lovely family. Hey, thank you, brother. I really do. I love my family, man. I got a good family. Hey, thank you, Tony. I appreciate the support, brother. Yeah, from all the mustard when I was a kid. Well, no, Salty. It's all about you cannot outsmart a young mind. They will have your number and switch to two logic philosophy compared to relate to self-esteem building. Yeah, I mean... you're thinking of a conventional hernia, Salty. I am talking about a hiatal hernia, which is different. It means my stomach lining is protruding into my esophagus. I know exactly what it is. I've been in the doctor a million times for it. And they basically tell me surgery is the only option I have. All right, so there's the breakout on NNVC, and it's still moving up. And like I said, even if we get over these levels, which it looks like we are, I'm skeptical of whether it holds. At the same time, though, it is the breakout pattern that we talked about. So again, guys, I want to show you this pattern. You see the U? Here's the U-shaped breakout. Very common momentum pattern. I use it a ton in my trading, and it just works ridiculously well. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I've been battling this stomach issue for years now. You know, it all started like 2 years ago, and I got really sick right before vacation. We were supposed to go on a vacation to Michigan, and I still went on the vacation, but I started like getting really sick beforehand. I ended up forcing myself to go on the vacation anyway, and I just kind of stayed on vacation sick. And then when I got back, I've probably seen at least 15 doctors, different doctors, in the last 2 years over this. Um, in the end, they've done every imaging they can imagine, and nothing shows up to explain why I'm getting sick. And so we finally did an endoscopy, which showed a moderate-sized hiatal hernia. So yeah, it's been imaged, confirmed, and that's probably what's causing it, which sucks, you know. But there's nothing I can really do for it unless I get surgery, and I don't know if I want to. So I'll just have to live with it. Anyways, NNBC popping up here, guys. It's up to 560s here, so a huge rip. And I mean, again, guys, we have the U-shaped pattern. If y'all did not see the video we dropped this weekend, John and I had that also. They had to do the VWAP, or the wrap, to stop acid from coming up. Yeah, it sucks, man. Yeah, I mean, A and Y is nice, Aldrin. I mean, I like the catalyst here. Yeah. The last surgery I ever had, though, was when I got my tonsils taken out when I was like 6. And so I'm a little scared of, to be honest, I'm a little bit scared of it. All right, so here's the break over this level here, guys. And again, if y'all didn't see the video we dropped this weekend, I'm going to post it here so you can see it. Again, guys, one of the most profitable methods you can use of finding breakouts before they actually happen is talked about a ton in this video. So we talk about this video a ton. We talk about, you know, all of this good stuff, and it's an incredibly profitable way of finding stocks to trade, guys. It really is. It's an incredibly profitable way of finding breakouts before they actually happen. And so I'll post this link here. Again, incredibly useful way of finding these things. Very powerful way. And I'll post this link here. Again, check it out. Super useful in identifying stocks before they actually break out. And here's the link. Yeah, I hope so, Casey. We'll see, man. Thank you, brother. Appreciate the support, dude. But yeah, here's SDC here, team. So SDC, high short flow, did not hold its gains yesterday. So it had this big move, but it didn't actually hold its gains. And so we'll see what happens. Also, I'm not crying. I'm wiping the sleep from my eyes. I don't think I've done that yet. I've got the black lung. But no. Here's SDC. We'll see what happens. We got EDSA. Looking a little rough. Yeah, Valerie. I mean, EDSA is kind of moving, but it's mostly just down today. The big thing you want to understand, like if we look at EDSA here, we can see the previous closing price at just under 12 bucks, right? So this is the red to green level. So the distance that is away from this light blue line right here, like all of this distance, is how red the stock is. So EDSA is very red this morning. It's very red. You know, again, it closed at $12 basically, and it's sitting at 10. So it's gapping down, you know, a solid 10%, or so. And so, yeah, not really looking that great. We'll see what happens with it, though. We're still watching it. But, again, it's got a long way to go before it turns bullish, in my opinion. Root and F-Cell. Yeah, so let me check it out. Here's Root. Root is slightly up. Low volume, though, this morning. So it's up, but it's low volume. F-Cell is up some today, so F-Cell looks okay. We're watching F-Cell for sure. Yeah, I've tried Prilosec and Omeprazole. Honestly, the Omeprazole made my stomach worse. Yeah, of course. We're a bunch of degenerates over here, Chris. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. But yeah, look at FCell, guys. FCell is making moves. Hey, good morning, team. So yeah, we got FCell on the move up. All right, we got FCell on the move. What else we got, team? 8 a.m. scrum. Yeah, here goes the 8 a.m. scrum drop. Hey, what's up, Larry? Did you invest last Thursday in the Bros Coffee Place? No, I did not. Great move, though. I mean, the only biggest problem is that a very strong IPO. I'll say this. So it IPO'd at 32.50. It's all the way up to 51. So, very strong move. I don't know what that is, like 70, 80% just off of the top of my head. 70 to 80% gains over the last 4 days of trading. And so, really strong gains for BROS. I just don't know enough about the company. I'm not really much of an investor unless I know a lot about the company. So, like, if it's like a company I know really well, then I'm more prone to invest in it. But if it's something like this where I just don't know anything about it, I'm just a lot less likely to invest. All right, so here's NNVC here. Again, U-shaped breakout pattern. Same one we've been using for a long time now. It's like Starbucks, cool story behind it too. I'll have to check it out a little bit more. But here's NNVC. So NNVC did hold 550s. It's continuing to move up. And again, that U-shaped breakout pattern, it's pretty reliable, man. It's pretty reliable. So let me know if you watched the video this weekend. Do you think VSTM is a one and done deal? Just wondering if I should cut my losses and move on. Yeah, I mean, I think this is a pump and dump. I think you got to be very careful of investing in a lot of these stocks. Again, I really don't know, though. So I don't know what VSTM is going to do. I don't know if it is a pump and dump or what it is. To be honest, the chart looks pretty pump and dump like. I mean, it pumped all the way up to a specific level, and then it filled the entire gap on the downside. So it seems like somebody pumped this thing up, took profit at the highs, and then left everybody else sitting here. Again, though, I can't say for sure. My general philosophy, though, and I really want people to pay attention to this, investing in penny stocks is usually going to be a losing endeavor. Most penny stocks are going to fail, and you might win 1 out of every 4 trades, 5 trades in them. And it's just not something that most traders are going to be able to do profitably. There's a lot of unrealistic marketing out there for these penny stocks. They give you unrealistic expectations. They act like they're the next Amazon, that they're going to cure cancer and all this nonsense. And I would say a large majority of them fail. A large majority of penny stocks do not end up succeeding. There's a reason they're penny stocks to begin with, and that's usually because they're terrible companies. Again, not saying that's the case with VSTM. All I'm saying is that if you're new, you really want to try to condition yourself not to get caught buying up some of this nonsense hype in penny stocks, because they're very rarely going to hold their gains. A lot of the time when these penny stocks gap up like this, I'll put it this way, most of the time when a penny stock gaps up like this, it's actually extended on the upside. It's too extended on the upside. Like, a lot of new traders will look at this and they'll say, oh, look how strong it is. It's a gap up. Look how strong it is, right? And then it crashes on them. And the reason for that is because by the time we gap up like this, we're so extended on the upside, we're way above where the price should be. And so there's almost always a correction back down like this. And so in the end, you might see some hype in penny stocks. You might have FOMO and be like, oh, I'm going to miss out on these huge gains. you're probably just going to miss out on losing a bunch of money. So just be careful, guys. That's the best advice I can give you. Of course, I'm not saying anything about any specific penny stocks because I don't know, but just be careful. Don't invest in penny stocks. You could trade them. Most of the time, investing is going to be a losing endeavor. FSL, CRVS. Yeah, I mean, CRVS, it's volatile. So we're going to watch CRVS. Who knows if it's going to actually hold, but we're going to watch it, Zevo. CRVS honestly doesn't look that bad in the grand scheme of things here. So, like, CRVS doesn't look that bad. I see SINO rip up here. So CRVS doesn't look bad. Let's see if it holds over $5. SINO trying to rip. NNVC is the best looking stock right now. I mean, it's really moving. NNVC is looking good. All right, we got AMC rebounding some. Here's at 540s. Music is quiet today, is it? Oh, my bad, guys. Here, I got you. I see why. There we go. That's much better, huh? That should be way better. I'm not sure if you traded it, but I did your VWAP pullback strategy on NNBC, and it worked amazingly. Hopped on just to say hi and thank you. Hey, nice, David. Happy to help, brother. Yeah, man. I'm assuming you bought this pullback here, and yeah, it's the U-shaped breakout pattern that we talked about in the weekend video. Works really, really well. Really, really well. Glad you made money with it, brother. What's up, Justin? All right, team A, BKYI. We can look at BKYI. Yeah, BKYI looks okay. It's getting some more volume here. So yeah, it's getting some better volume here. Alright, so yeah, there is huge rip on the upside for BKYI. Let me see if we can find the catalyst for this here, guys. Give me 1 second. I'm going to see if I can find the catalyst here. We'll see. All right, so yeah, we got BKYI ripping up here. I'm looking at the catalyst right now. This is BioKey International. They had basically a partnership with Intelisys, expanding the channel alliance partner program and market reach. So yeah, they had a partnership with Intelisys is the name of the company. So a partnership. What I'm showing here, and this is all quoting from Benzinga. Apparently, this is from someplace else though. In terms of like what the source actually is, but it says the company maintains a channel alliance partner program as a means to collaborate with other firms to deliver solutions. The CAP program expands their outreach. So we'll see what happens with BKYI. It's a little bit fluffy for me, to be completely honest. A little bit of a fluff piece here, I think, but regardless, we'll see what happens now. And yeah, thank you guys. We got $45 in revenue today, so appreciate the love. So we'll see what happens with BKYI, BioKey International. I've seen this one run a lot. Terrible looking daily chart here. The daily chart is looking pretty rough. So we'll see what happens. It's at 390s now, so $4 is usually a pretty big resistance. This thing never holds its gains, though. This is like shorter's paradise over here. So like this is shorter's paradise. Every time this one pops, it fails. Now, I'm not saying it's going to continue to do that, but historically, every single time BKYI pops up, it fails. And so we'll see what happens here, but it's not really looking that great. Again, NNVC is probably the best looking one. Let's see if it holds the VWAP. This is a big hold right here. It holding the VWAP is super necessary for it to continue strength. So we'll see what happens. BKYI and NNVC are the top two, though. Here's BKYI still moving up. Let's see what the float is for this one. So I'm showing BKYI float is 7 million. So it's a very small float here as well. Intelisys is a big time company. Okay, nice. Yeah, very small float. Partnership agreement. Still nice big move up here for BKYI, BioKey International. Alright guys, so yeah, BKYI on the move here. Still waiting to see what else we can find. Alright, we also have like F-Cell on the list here. We're watching F-Cell. Let's see if we hold the VWAP now. So BKY popped over the VWAP. Let's see if we actually hold that level. Again, we got RWLK, which is still trying. The float looks to be a little bit larger for RWLK. We got BKYI on the move. It's at 390s here. We've got NNVC on the move that we're looking at. That looks interesting as well. It's at 550s. Alright guys, Can you turn yourself up, please? Sorry, I just got to talk into the mic, Emmanuel, is all it is. So sometimes I won't talk into the mic. I have a different setting here, but when I speak into the mic, it should be pretty loud. But if I turn away here, it's going to be a little bit more muffled, I think. ILUS. Yeah, we had a few people ask about ILUS. Penny stock, not really my style. You know, it's an OTC stock. Huge rips, though. I mean, a very strong chart. But it's just not really my style of trading. Okay, great. So we have ILUS here. Huge rip up. It's at 37.5 cents. Not really my general style, but it is a good looking chart for ILUS. LPTX. Yeah, LPTX is interesting. It's moving up a little bit this morning. A lot of stuff is rebounding after the day we had yesterday. So we're still looking at LPTX. We'll see if it sustains this type of movement here. It's gapping up in pre-market. We got that previous closing price in the VWAP right around 275. And I think those are some really interesting levels that I'm paying attention to at least. To look at the general market today, the market is up, which understandably so. What's even crazy, though, is that luckily we regained a lot of these big drops from the past few days. I think the market's looking better today. You know, usually people load up on those dips, and that's what I did in the crypto market, and that's turning out to be the right decision. And so we'll see what happens here. We do have Bitcoin, though, guys. I mean, here's Bitcoin. Bitcoin is currently at 43.2K. 43.2K. So Bitcoin is rebounding. What's up, Mo? Hey, thank you for the sub, brother. Thank you, Mohammed. I appreciate the love, bro. Be like him. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell if you can. Do it now. Definitely appreciate it, guys. Let's keep growing. Help the channel grow, team. Hey, what's up, Qualius? Hey, good morning, brother. NASDAQ. Yeah, well, I mean, we can look at the NASDAQ. Here's the SPY here. Let me see what the symbol is for the NASDAQ. COMP. So here's the NASDAQ composite. Oh, no, that's not it. Yeah, I don't know what maybe it's IXIC. I'm showing a bunch of different things here. I don't know what it is. So I'm generally looking at the SPY. This is the general market right now, and the SPY's up. We did crack under those big levels here. We're back up to 437s though. So here's 437s right here. So we're all the way back up here currently. We're right here now. So we've rebounded back into that range. The question for the market in general now is, does it hold? You know, does it hold this move up? A nice high performance. Hey, thank you, brother. I appreciate the support, bro. So we're gonna bring the count up to 50, guys. We got the donation count up to 50. Like I said, we hit 70. We got to do mustard spoons. So we'll see how that goes. But we got the count up to 50 currently, team. A little bit. There we go. All right, but yeah, here's the SPY. SPY is back up to 437, so we'll see if we actually hold. Let me see if I can find some general market news from the SPY currently. Let's see if we can find something. All right, so yeah, China's Evergrande missed payments due Monday to at least 2 banks is the catalyst. We're going to go ahead and read some of this news here. They used to do an ETF report. I don't know what happened with that. They don't do an ETF report anymore, which kind of sucks. Yeah, BKYI still trying to hold the VWAP, but got rejected underneath. This is at 380s now. Again, I do see NNVC, which did bounce directly off of this VWAP level. So let's see if it holds 550 now. So 550, I think, is a big level at this point. So let's see if it actually holds those. I don't like any mustard. Yeah, so tomorrow the market opens up in China after the holiday. Alright guys, so we got NNVC on the move up. We've got BKYI, RWLK, and penny stocks. Those are the main watches. So again, RWLK, BKYI, NNVC. Those are all the main ones that I'm paying attention to. NNVC is probably at the top of the list in terms of like penny stocks. It's up to 550s. Again, let's see if it holds that 550 support level. You can also see, guys, if you want to help support the channel team, go check out BitGet. BitGet is incredibly useful in trading. If you look at BitGet here, super dope in trading. If I wanted to like short crypto, for instance, I can on BitGet. So if I wanted to short crypto, I can here. You know, we can literally go to Bitcoin and I can short this if I want to using crypto futures. We could also copy trade. And so in copy trading, if you're not good at short-term crypto trading like me, you can find the most profitable traders, see what their accuracy is like. This one's got 97% accuracy. This guy's got 87% accuracy. This guy's got 77% accuracy. And so you can find out which traders are the most profitable, and then it will literally copy them trade for trade on crypto. And so it's super useful. So I could say, hey, this guy's got an 87% accuracy rate. He's made 65,000. Look how profitable this dude has been. This dude has made 81,000%. 81,000%. That is crazy. Look at these gains he's putting in. 20%, 43%. You know, this dude's making some gains here. And he took some big losses here, but he made it right back, which is good, I guess. But this dude historically puts in really large percentages. Wow, look at these, 500%, 630%. And so if I wanted to follow this guy trade for trade, I would just go to follow and say, hey, I want to follow this guy with a 0.1 to 1 ratio. So 10% of his trades I'll take. You know, we give him a stop loss ratio. Honestly, with a guy like this, we need to give him like 200% stop loss. Again, this is me personally. I can't guarantee he's going to make money. And then we'll give him a maximum follow of $100. You know, and that way our risk is relatively limited. You know, we're gonna lose $200 max, and then we just select it. Boom, that's it. And we'll see what happens, guys. We'll see what happens. Very high accuracy rate. Let's see if this trade works. But again, if you want to check out BitGet, you can also get up to $630 in rewards just for using them. And so you can see if you open up an account, you get $10 coupon that you can then use in your copy trading. If you make a first deposit, you get 10% of that, up to $100. You can follow them on social media, get 5 here, get 5 for following them on Telegram. Active trading, you get a $100 coupon, 10% for copy trading activity. You can get up to $600 plus for just copying them, doing specific tasks and rewards. And so they are a sponsor of the channel, and I certainly appreciate it if you want to help support the channel here. But I genuinely love using BitGet. Really dope platform, super useful, and you can check them out here. Hot mustard, maybe. UST is Copy Trade a paid website? I mean, they are a sponsor of the channel, certainly. But they're crypto trading. So, you know, if you want to, like, if you wanted to buy crypto, you can do all this stuff on BitGet. So you can copy trade here. You could also be a copy trader. And if you are a copy trader, guys, you earn 10%. And a lot of these guys are not starting off with big sums of money. Like, a lot of these guys are starting off with like 50, $100, but they're actually profitable, and people are not looking at how much they're actually making. Like, they're looking at their percentage gains. You know, and you can scroll down here and see, you know, this guy, there's some people here that are not trading large. Like, this guy is trading with less than $2,000. This guy's traded $423 only. Only $423, $410, but you can see he's made 53,000%. 53,000% with an almost 80% accuracy rate. And so they're earning 10% of these gains here. So, like, even though they are making small amounts of money, they're still making really nice percentage gains. And if this guy earns me $1,000, he gets to keep 100 of that. And so they're earning money being copy traders as well. So you can be a copy trader on BitGet as well, earn money from letting other people follow you if you're actually profitable in crypto. And then even if you don't want to do any of that on BitGet, you can simply say, hey, you can spot trade. So you can say, hey, I want to buy Bitcoin, or I want to buy Ethereum, or I want to buy XRP or TRCH or ETC. You can buy all of these coins. So not only can you copy trade, you can be a copy trader, you can invest regularly in crypto, you can trade crypto futures and short. It's just a really encompassing platform that'll do everything you need to do in crypto, to be honest. And so check them out. Help support your boy here. I'm certainly biased in their favor because they're a sponsor of mine, but hey, help support the channel. Hit the link, check it out, sign up, do it now. Are you trading your own money, or are you using BitGet sponsored funded accounts? I am personally trading my own money with them. So yeah, but I mean, they pay me well. I mean, they're a sponsor, so of course I'm biased in their favor. But I mean, I'm copy trading, and so the reason I'm copy trading is because I'm not that good at short-term crypto trading, guys. Like, I'm not a crypto expert by any means, and so I let other people trade my money for me. Because I suck at crypto trading, short term. Long term, I'm good. I've made money long term in crypto trading, but short term, I'm not good at crypto trading. And so I let other people do it for me, and earn money that way. Yes, I'm pretty sure they do. Robert, or who asked that? I'm pretty sure they do. Larry. FCUV. So yeah, let's check a look at an SUV. And yeah, I mean, BitGet's a sponsor of the channel, guys. Like, in the end, remember, team, like, we don't sell a course here. We don't sell a service. We don't claim to be experts. We don't charge a penny for any content we put out. It's all completely free. And so you better believe we're going to subsidize in other ways. We're going to have sponsors. And again, I'm very selective with my sponsors. I genuinely think BitGet is the future of crypto trading. It's what the future should be in crypto trading. You can short Bitcoin. You can go long on Bitcoin. You can copy trade other traders. You can be a copy trader yourself. US signups are allowed. They have KYC verification for US users. And so I think it's the future. And again, you can check it out here if you want to help support your boy here. FCUV rip and then completely tanked. So, a little sketchy here, guys. We'll see what happens with the FCUV, but huge rip and then a big tank here. So, we'll see what we get. There's BKYI. BKYI could not hold the VWAP level here. We still got NNVC testing these highs here. Honestly, another one that looks really strong today is IRNT. IRNT looks pretty strong today, too. It had a pretty good day yesterday. It's not necessarily gapping up because it closed really high, but it's still looking okay, and I don't mind IRNT today. Again, these are not stock picks or recommendations. I have no idea what these stocks are going to do, but I'm certainly watching them. And then again, NNVC still sitting up there at 550s. We got AMC on the move here, and AMC rebounded a lot. It really needed it. It hit under $40 yesterday. It's looking a little bit better. It's back up to almost $41 a share for AMC. And so let me know what you think AMC is going to do today, guys. Do you think AMC is going to continue to hold these levels? Do you think it's going to hold over 40 and continue to push 50? Let us know what you think about it, guys. SDC. Yeah, SDC is interesting. I mean, we're watching it, but who knows what's going to happen. AMC, incredibly high short float. If we look at the Ortex data here for AMC, for instance. If we look at the Ortex data for SDC, I mean, SDC still has a pretty high short float, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, the Ortex data shows 49% short float, an estimated short interest change of plus 2% overnight for SDC. So again, highly shorted stock. It looks like some more shorts piled in. I don't know about the future long-term, health of SDC, but it's got a really high short float, and I think a lot of people are paying attention to it. And so we're going to watch like the lows of the last few days to make sure we hold over those. And then we're just going to look at some recent levels to kind of look for some support, specifically like $6 here. $7 might be a resistance level, so we'll see if we can get over 7 right here. You can see that here. We also have the pre-market high up there at 720s for SDC. So we're watching all of those levels, and we'll see what we get. CWBR. We got NNBC still looking pretty good over 550s. AMC holds 45. I like Uber. Hope AMC dips. I need to buy more. Good morning. Hey, what's up, man? Will you explain how short float affects stock prices? Yeah, so short float. Hold on, guys. Alright, sorry. Carol had to come in here and talk to me about some stuff. Anything else moving besides NNVC, RWLK, BKYI? I don't see anything else that I don't see anything else that really looks good. Yeah, what's up, Tony? Good morning. Alright, so yeah, NNVC, let's see if it holds the VWAP here, guys. Let me know what you think it's going to do. HBLZ. Yeah, wow, look at HLBZ. This is Hellbiz Incorporated. HLBZ, guys, huge rip right now this morning. Let's look up the catalyst here. We'll drop the catalyst in the box. This is Hellbiz. Huge movement here. They announced a partnership with Amazon. So, yeah, they announced a partnership with Amazon. We'll drop this catalyst here so you can see it. But, yeah, they announced a partnership with Amazon here, team. Yeah. So, there's the catalyst here for HLBZ. Partnership with Amazon. It's a huge, absolutely huge rip right now, guys. Absolutely ridiculous move. Crazy movement here, and again, there's HLBZ. Absolutely huge move here, up to almost $30 a share here. Let's see if it breaks this pre-market high, but this is certainly one I'm going to be paying attention to today, just to see if we hold these levels. Yeah, that sucks, Mario. How you feeling? I'm feeling a little bit better, David. Yeah, we'll see, man. Yeah, Amazon news, guys, is what this is. So it's up on Amazon news. So again, HLBZ is up after it confirmed it had a partnership with Amazon. So pretty good news for this, all things considered. So pretty good news, all things considered. We'll see if it continues, of course. I think it needs to hold support at $30. Alright, guys. Finally got my full margin account. Nice, Kai. Hey, congrats, brother. Hey, just be careful with it, man. Remember, take it slow. TMC is another SPAC similar to HLBZ. So, yeah, HLBZ ripping up. TMC, it's up a little bit today. This is TMC, the metals company. So, we're watching this as well. But, yeah. RBOT is not as good. But again, HLBZ with a crazy rip up. It's at 32.40s, guys. 32.40s for HLBZ. Again, let's see if it holds at $30 a share. This is a weird looking daily chart, to be honest, though. What's going on with this? Weird looking daily chart. Is this a SPAC? Somebody said it's a SPAC. So if this is a SPAC, it actually makes a ton of sense, because the merger probably is finalized, and that's what's causing this move. Let me know if that's what this is. Haircut. You alright? Alright. Love you. Alright, so there's $36 a share, guys. Crazy big move here. Huge volume in pre-market. Up to almost $35 now. Let's see if it hits 40 now. Huge move. There's the break of 36. I'm thinking we're gonna get a pullback pretty soon here. You know, we've been moving up 6 green candles in a row. So for 6 minutes straight, we've been ending green in every candle. I think it's time for a pullback here. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it doesn't pull back, but I think it's probably going to. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people are watching the sympathy plays here. Hey, thank you, Juan, my man. Appreciate the sub, Juan. Be like him. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. We do this live for free every single day right here on YouTube. So if you haven't already, hit the sub button, guys. Hit the notification bell. I certainly appreciate it if you do. But yeah, HLBZ announced an Amazon partnership is the reason for this move. You know, we'll put this right here so it doesn't keep getting in the way. But yeah, HLBZ partnership with Amazon. Pretty good news. Y'all have anything else specific y'all want to see us look at? Let us know. Hey, what's up, Ralph? Hey, good morning, brother. Top of the morning, ready to learn. Yes, sir. So let's do this, Ralph. Good luck. this. Alright, so we're at 34s here. We did get a pullback right when I said we would, and we're kind of pulling back to the VWAP. Again, I think the big thing is the VWAP area to see whether we're actually going to hold the VWAP spot or not. Hey, dude. Alright, man. Here's looking cool today, bro. I want to see you. You alright? You alright, bro? I love you, dude. Have a good day at school, man. You feeling okay today, bud? Huh? Feeling alright, bud? Alright, buddy. I love you, man. Alright. Alright. There's 33s. Alright, nice, Richard. Hey, happy to help, bro. Happy to help, man. Good to see you here, brother. So we got NNVC on the move here. We've got VRDN on the move. We've got RWOK on the move. We got BKYI. We got CTEC, but none of these are really looking that good. We got NNVC, HLBZ, and that's basically it. We kind of have BKYI, which now is, as you guys see, is faded all the way back down. Too late to buy HLBZ? I don't know, man. Not necessarily, you know. Everybody, if you want to help support the channel, let's get over 200 likes here if you haven't already. Yeah, HLBZ is a crazy big move. And again, the only other good one is NNVC. Very slow day again in the market. Not a ton of action. NNVC is really the only good looking stock right now. We got a few other things moving, but like very slow day again. I see a few other stuff, but everything's very slow. You know, we got NNVC, HLBZ. Those two were really the only ones. SPY is looking green, better today. Morning Slim. Yeah, it happens, Jim. Don't stress too hard about it, brother. HLBZ move completely destroyed my mojo. It happens, brother. You know what I mean? Hey, thank you, Fred. I appreciate it, bro. You know. Yeah, man. I try to be a good dad. You know, being a dad's tough, dude. Being a dad's tough. I'll say that. You know, being a dad's hard. You know, but hey. Good trading day on cryptos. Yeah, we're looking at cryptos here. And again, All right. Morning seems like another day to wait it out. Yeah, it's a tough day. The SPY is up. You know, again, if we're looking at cryptocurrencies here, guys. Alright guys, so we've got the SPY making moves. We got NNVC on the run. And it's now under the VWAP here. Yeah, being a dad is hard but very rewarding. It is, man. Being a dad's tough, dude. You know. But yeah. So we got NNVC on the move. Again, HLBZ is the only good looking one now. You know, it's probably the big move of the day that everybody's talking about. We'll see if we continue to hold now. Let's see, we got RWOK. And again, I've had a few people ask me how to fund on BitGet. So if you want to fund, it's actually really simple. Like funding on BitGet is very simple. Say you want to deposit $100. You know, I can say I want to buy $100. You can only 122 is the transaction limit, or 123. So you can say, hey, I want to buy $123 worth of Bitcoin using a Visa, and it'll bring me to Mercurio. Very easy to do. The other way to do it is just to go to Coinbase if it's easier. And you could go to Coinbase, like I have here. Where's my Coinbase account? Yeah, here it is. And you can go to Coinbase and you just say, hey, I want to buy, whatever. You say, go to Coinbase and say, hey, I want to buy, $200 worth of Bitcoin, or $200 worth of Tether, or however you want to do it. And then you just send that money to BitGet. So you go to send. And when you go to send, you go to BitGet and you click withdraw, and you get the withdrawal link, and you just paste it into the send link address, and then you just send it. You know, you got to make sure you're using the right coin and all that stuff. But funding's pretty simple. You know, it works. Usually you'll get your money within 30 minutes if you send it from another platform, and you'll get it within like 5 minutes if you fund directly off of BitGet. But again, the way you do that is simply by going to the top here and just selecting buy crypto. You know, it's the easiest way to do it. You can say, hey, I want to buy, $200 worth of Bitcoin, Visa, and do it that way. Yeah. What's up, Trader T? Yeah, HLBZ going absolutely nuts, man. Absolutely crazy. Crazy moves, to be honest here. Huge rips, to be honest. I gotta figure out something to buy here. I don't know what to buy yet. I'm still looking at NNVC. We'll see if it rebounds here. Little skeptical of it, to be honest. Alright guys, we got over 400 people here. Smash the like button if you haven't already. Again, here's HLBZ, and there's the bounce right off of the there's the bounce right off of that $30 level we talked about. Again, when you're looking at bounce levels, you want to try to figure out what the most likely psychological level is that everybody else is watching. And with stuff like HLBZ, usually that's going to be like a whole dollar support level, you know. Yeah, funding's pretty easy. Who said that? What's up, Juan? Hey, good morning, brother. Who said that? Yeah, it's been a quiet day. There it is, MNMK. I signed up on BitGate using the link provided. I'm still figuring out, though. I need to fund and follow a copy trader. Yeah, I mean, we could look at copy traders, guys. And again, funding is actually pretty simple. What you really got to do is, let me see. Make sure I'm using the right link. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, we got HLBZ back over the VWAP here. Let's see, we got F-cell. I'll leave F-cell here. But yeah, HLBZ is going absolutely nuts right now. We got Robin Hood. Music is playing. Yeah, music is up. Yeah, we're gonna see what happens with HLBZ. Who knows? We'll see. Is Austin in here yet? Your stomach seems like it's feeling better. I'm feeling a little bit better, bro. We'll see. Hopefully it goes away. Again, I'm pretty sure it's my hiatal hernia attack that I get every few days. Here's RWLK. RWLK gapped up earlier. I didn't really see what follow through it had. But again, right now, the only good looking stocks, HLBZ, bounced directly off of $30. And $30 was a level I talked about numerous times. Do you guys remember me mentioning $30? Look at exactly where we bounce off of for HLBZ. And again, what you guys want to understand here, so yeah, what you guys really want to see here is for HLBZ, when you're looking for a specific level, you want to find a psychological level. And again, psychological levels are exactly what they sound like. They could be $30 whole dollar, $25. They could be $50, but they want to be, it needs to be a level that enough traders are going to kind of naturally pivot to, if that makes sense. And so with HLBZ, breaking over $30 is a big milestone level. So you're kind of thinking of like milestone levels. $30 is a big one. And so when we break over that, when we pull back, a lot of the times we're going to pull back to those specific levels, and those levels are going to be what we hold as support. And of course, that's what you see here for HLBZ. You can see a rip over 30, a pull back to it. And again, I'm pretty sure we drew this level, or at least we talked about this level before this bounce even happened. And then again, we pull back to the $30 level, we bounce directly off of that, and we continue moving up. And so it's kind of a good understanding of, like, you got to think about the psychology behind these moves. You got to see why the stocks are moving like this. You got to see why people are looking at these, and why people watch specific levels. Hey, what's up, Michael? Hey, my man, thank you, brother. Hey, that brings the count up to 70. That makes it, we hit it. So that's $70, guys. So that's one mustard spoon in the books. So that's $70 today. So cheers to my man Michael for that $20 donation, brother. Shout out to you, man. I appreciate the support for sure, brother. Thank you, dude. But yeah, here's HLBZ. It's up to 33.40s. Here's NNVC. We got VRDN, RWLK. But yeah, good day, everybody. Better than yesterday. It definitely is better than yesterday, man. Yesterday was a rough, weird day. But it's back. We're good today, guys. Yeah, Michael is the man. Hey, brother, my man. I appreciate the support, bro. Happy to have you here, Michael. Appreciate the love and support, brother. Thank you, man. But yeah, HLBZ here, guys. Held at 30, continuing to move up. Partnership with Amazon, so really good news here. I'm gonna stay all day waiting for this mustard. Hey, you know, I hate mustard too, so if y'all want to see me hate, listen, even if you hate me, stick around. You know, hit the subscribe button. Even if you don't like me, you know, I might lose. And so stick around, see if I lose. Watch me in misery eating mustard spoons, guys. Do it now. You know you want to. BKY just did not do anything. It just completely fell back down. HLBZ still testing 34s here, guys. This one has a huge range. What's the float for HLBZ? It's got to be small, right? So yeah, the outstanding shares is 30 million. So the outstanding shares is 30 million. So, you know, let us know what you think HLBZ is going to do. Do you think it's going to hit 30? Do you think it's going to hit 40 today, I guess is the question. You know, 40 would be a 33% increase from where we currently are. Do you think we're going to hit 40? It's 30 million. Let me see. I'm going to have to look this up on. All right, so I'm not showing a float here. I'm showing 29 million outstanding shares, but I'm not showing an actual float. The outstanding shares is not the float. The outstanding shares are all the shares. So like the float is the total amount of shares that the public has available to them to trade. The outstanding shares are all the shares, right? Including executive, CEO held shares, you know, premium shares, all that stuff. Those are the outstanding shares. All of the shares are the outstanding shares, just every share that's out there. The float is only the shares that are available specifically to the public to trade. Yeah, we hit the mustard gold SPAC. We did, sir. We did, man. We did, SPAC. We did hit the mustard goal, brother. So that's going to bring us up to $75 in the count. Thank you, sir. Oh, choking a little bit. We did hit the count, though. We did. Just because something has a small float and good news doesn't mean it's going to go up 10 times. Yeah, I mean, who said that? I didn't say that. Yeah, again, most of the time, small float stocks, if they're penny stocks, are terrible companies, you know. And so we're just looking at the float to see what the float is like. It's just a consideration we add to our, you know, list of things, really. But yeah, thank you guys for the donations. Hey, we appreciate it, team. We appreciate the support. All right, guys. Still waiting for these moves. I short low floats all the time, and it works out fine 80% of the time. Someone said triple digits for HLBZ in a few days. I don't see that, but I wouldn't bet my life against it either. Yeah, I don't know. I think triple digits is a little bit pushy for it. I think that it has potential, but it's also up a huge amount already. You know, I mean, it's up over 100% now. I don't know what this is, like 110%. Oh, 127% gain. And so it's up over 100% already. And so, you know, expecting this to pull a 300% move plus is a little bit difficult. You know, I think hype gets behind these and people just want to believe. I think a lot of times people see these gap ups and they have FOMO. And so that FOMO causes them to give out unrealistic expectations for it. So they look at it and they wish they would have taken advantage of the move. And so they say, oh, well, now it's going to hit 200, you know, which is just not reasonable. It could, but it's highly unlikely. And so you got to bet on probabilities. And I just don't think the probabilities in that case are the most reliable. You know, in the end, most stocks like this are pretty extended at this point in time. So we're going to watch it, but we don't know what it's going to do. I see eBet showing up, but it's not really having any volume. All right, here's QS here. I also see QS, which is QuantumScape Corporation. It's at 2350s here, guys, for QS. So market hasn't absorbed the full extent. Did anyone short Zevo yesterday? Just curious. No. I mean, I should have, considering what it did, but no. You know, Zevo. I mean, again, guys, just like we use the VWAP to determine sentiment on the upside, you can also use the VWAP to determine downward sentiment. It's something I use pretty regularly with my short trades that I get involved with on larger cap stocks, but you could also use it on penny stocks. And again, this is when you start to get a really firm understanding of the VWAP. You get a firm understanding of the VWAP when this type of stuff happens. All right, so, you know, we open up below the VWAP. One of the sentiment changing events for stocks like ZIVO is when it crosses over the VWAP and it holds that level as support. Again, we did that here, and this is exactly what we talked about in our weekend video. We held that level of support, and then look what happens for the next, I don't know, what is that, few hours. So for the next few hours, this thing maintains really obviously in the upward direction over the VWAP. It maintains over the VWAP really obviously in that upward direction. Then we have a sentiment change here on the downside. So how do we predict and see that sentiment change? Well, we can look at when it really confirms underneath the VWAP. So we tested the VWAP a few times here. And so again, this is where we tried to change sentiment, push back up. Once we break under a really confirmed low underneath the VWAP. So like when we put in these lows right here, once we break under this specifically, look at the big drop we get. We even hold that level as resistance. And so one of my favorite things to do, not only to establish risk levels in trades, but also to short, is I wait for a really confirmed level underneath the VWAP to break, and that is usually indicative of a sentiment change on the downside. And you can see the big drop we get after that. And so identifying levels and then using the VWAP as kind of a sentiment area works really well. It's something that I usually do pretty regularly. Yesterday wasn't a great day for trading in my opinion anyway. I mean, I think we had a lot of fake outs. I lost money yesterday. But the point remains that, you know, there's a lot of really profitable momentum, sentiment changing things that you can use to take advantage of and profit from in the market. PMCB, what float do you look for? What float size? I'm not super restrictive in terms of float. If it's a penny stock, I'm usually not going to trade it if it has over like 150 million. If it's a large cap stock, the float is less relevant. What is more so relevant is the volatility, and that's a lot of the times going to depend on the float too. So, but I'm more turns instead of looking at the float in that case, I'm more so just looking at the overall volatility of a stock. You know. Yeah, HLBZ. Not much is moving, cow. It's a pretty slow day, brother. You know. I think a lot of people lost a bunch of money in the last few days. And so the overall market participants is lower, slower, less volatile, more boring. Not a lot of crazy runs. Not a lot of gaps in pre-market. Just kind of slow and dull and boring. Yeah, hit that like button, guys, if you haven't already. What's up, Juan? Hey, good morning, brother. Market opened yesterday and I was instantly 144 down. Yeah, I lost like 50 bucks yesterday. Yeah. All right, guys. So here goes HLBZ again up to 33's team. So making pretty big runs right now. So up to $33 a share. Huge rips at this point in time. So let's see what happens, guys. We got less than 30 minutes until the opening bell. Let me know what your favorite stocks is. Let's do a poll here, guys. Or what gap up are you watching the most? We have HLBZ, which I think is probably going to be everybody's main. NNVC. We have RWLK. And we got BKYI. Or no, we'll just do other. Alright, so here's the poll, guys. What gap up are y'all watching the most? I guess HLBZ is probably going to be everybody's main, I'm assuming. We just dropped the poll. Again, go vote now. 100% so far saying HLBZ. I got to say it's HLBZ for me, too. You know. All right, so HLBZ up to $34. Yeah, so we'll see what happens here. Yeah, so a lot of people are also worried about Evergrande getting worse, the Evergrande crisis getting worse, because the Chinese market doesn't actually open back up until tomorrow. And so with it only opening back up until tomorrow, there's certainly some risk of the market dropping even more, and that sympathy affecting us in this market as well. There's certainly a risk of that, guys, so y'all be careful, you know. And again, guys, for those wondering about BitGet, so I'm seeing here, hold on. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Lucid. We got a few people saying LCID. Certainly one to watch. Definitely a slow day. Let me know what you guys are watching right now, guys. We're also going to trade some futures today. Discovery did yesterday. What is that? DICA? Yeah, Lucid is actually looking really dope, honestly. So, like, Lucid is actually looking really dope. So we'll see what happens with Lucid as well. I'm watching it. Dude, why is my computer freezing again, man? Ugh. Yeah, we're gonna exit out of Weeble. We're gonna exit out of this. Exit out of these. Get out of Chrome completely before my computer just dies on me. Exit out of this. Exit out of this. Alright, there we go. All right, team. So, yeah, Lucid is looking interesting. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do today. I might look at Lucid. I don't know whether I want to trade. Let me know what you guys think, guys. And also, vote on the chat here. So far, what I'm seeing is that HLBZ is getting roughly 61% of interest today. We got 71 votes here in chat. We're getting roughly 61% interest in HLBZ. And, of course, I'm not saying it's going to go up. Wow, look at HLBZ, guys. Completely missed this move. HLBZ is now up to $37 a share for HLBC. Absolutely ridiculous move here. Crazy. All right, team. And let me know what you think, guys. Here's HLBZ. I'm really tempted to buy some of these pullbacks because these pullbacks are huge. These pullbacks are absolutely ridiculously huge. 60% of you guys think HLBZ is going to be the one today. We've got 15 minutes until the opening bell. We got NNVC up. It's got 17% of the votes. RWLK's got 5%. Other people are saying in the chat are ATER. Remember, vote on the chat, guys. We got 95 votes so far. So vote in the chat. Here's HLBZ making a big pop up to 37s. Morning, bud. Hey, what's up, Mr. Rich? Calls on ATR. Got him yesterday. What's up, Austin? Yeah, Kenny Johnson said, John, your simple but powerful VWAP and buying pullbacks is absolutely essential for a scalper such as us. It really is, man. People don't realize, like, if you're a scalper like me, that strategy is going to be one you're using, you know? Like, I've talked about these strategies for a long time. And they really work. Like, people can hate, they can criticize, they can be desperate to find something to attack for this channel because, you know, they're insecure or feel some type of way about it. But in the end, like, the strategies I teach work. Like, the strategies I teach work. I don't know what market conditions they're going to work for you under, but for me specifically, they work. I can't guarantee they're going to work for you, of course, but for me, a lot of these strategies are incredibly powerful, you know. It's been a tough day. With all that said, though, it's been a tough day for me. It's been a tough week for me, I mean, in the market. I lost Friday, I lost yesterday. Very small, less than $200 total. But yeah, it hadn't been fun. I see VTVT show up. I see eBet as well. Still watching Zevo here. METX is showing up. QS. Look at METX, guys. So this is Metin Holdings. METX, penny stock, but it's up to almost 35 cents. So we're watching METX, I guess, as well here. Here's QS. We're looking at that too. We got less than 15 minutes till the bell, guys. SSR doesn't mean ish for AMC, sadly. Yeah, we'll see what happens with it. Like, if I'm looking at the Ortex data for AMC, for instance, here, the Ortex data for AMC currently, I'm only seeing 18% short float. So AMC just doesn't have a huge short float. You know, it's not like a huge short squeeze play. You know, now I think what's going to bring AMC up is more so just the following that it has, right? But it's not really a short squeeze play like that. The short float is just not super high, you know, which you kind of need if you want a big parabolic squeeze up. So here's QS here, another one that people are kind of sleeping on today. QS is gapping up here. So, you know, another one that people are kind of sleeping on today is QS. This is QuantumScape. It's up about 11%. It's up because there was an 8K filing from the company that showed it signed an agreement with a second top 10 automotive original equipment manufacturer. So it reached a deal with another manufacturer it filed an 8K and it reached a deal with another equipment manufacturer as the catalyst here for QS. And this one's gapping up nicely here as well. You know, this one, not the best looking daily chart either, kind of a rough looking chart, but, you know, it's down a ton. And if this one has any type of future, maybe it can rebound here. Who knows? We'll see what happens. But we're watching QS as well. Again, small float. We'll see what we get. Hey, nice, Harry. Hey, great job, brother. Harry says made 10% on cash account this morning on NNBC and 15% on HLBC already done for the day. Hey, that's the way to do it, brother. Congrats, man. Happy for you, bro. Hey, thank you, man. Hey, thank you, Trader T. Trader T says, right, John has proven that he is consistently profitable. I've been watching him for years now. Yeah, I'm profitable. I just don't trade huge. Like, the biggest complaint I get is that I don't trade larger. But, like, again, y'all have to realize, like, if y'all think that me making $1,000, I'm not meaning anybody specific here. But what I'm saying is, like, you gotta see things, like, objectively. Like, really see things outside of, like, the realm of, like, marketing for courses, right? You have to see things outside of that realm of marketing for people that are trying to sell you courses, and you have to look at it objectively here. Like, a $1,000 per month gain in a $30,000 account is huge relative to all other trading gains ever. The S&P does what, 7 to 12% a year? you know? So for me to make $1,000, if I make $2,000 a month, that is like a 90% gain, 80-something% gain a year in my account. Like, that's a ridiculously huge gain. And people could say, oh, that's small, you're not trading large enough. I guarantee the people that are saying that are not showing you their account statements. They're not showing you what they're actually making. You know, they're going to claim that 80% a year is small. They're not actually showing you everything. You know, because 80-90% a year is huge. And so I'm going to keep trading that. And hope my goal at this point in time for my strategies is to scale up. Like, I just want to scale up my size. You know, I just want to scale up my size and get it up to where I'm maybe making like 3 to 4K a month. If I can make 3 to 4K a month, then I'm happy with that. And then I can just let the count grow organically and try to just grow it to 100K. You know, the problem in day trading is always scalability. And so that's what we're focusing on now. And, wait, Anthony Johnson, the MMA fighter? Rumble Johnson? No. Oh, a different, oh, comedian Anthony Johnson. Okay. Yeah, rest in peace. I didn't know him. I was thinking of Rumble Johnson from the MMA. Hey, rest in peace. I didn't know him. Oh wait, he was in Friday. Oh, he was the head in Friday is what I'll say. You know, he was the guy from the store, always asking him for money. In Friday, I remember him. Man, R.I.P. Man, we lost the dad from Friday. Now we lost the guy from the store on Friday. Man, rest in peace. Sad. Yeah, I know. Friday's one of my favorite movies, man. Friday. I grew up watching Friday with my friends. I grew up watching Friday as a degenerate teenager. I grew up watching Friday, Half Baked, and what's the other one? I like Friday After Next too. And Next Friday was good too. I always liked the uncle in Next Friday. It was funny. But yeah, R.I.P. Yeah, Debo, too, man. Yeah, they're getting. Yeah, Try. What's up, Try? Yeah, How High was it? Yeah, How High, great movie. Get high grades, you know. But no. All right. Anyways, we got HLBZ. Again, here's the support we're pulling back into. We got $35, which again, in terms of like psychological levels, that's what we're gonna pivot to a lot of the time is $35. Right here's 35 right here. And so that actually confirmed a little bit already. So we're watching $35 to see if we hold over that. If we can't hold over that, then we're gonna look and pivot towards the VWAP level. Listen, guys, we got less than 6 minutes until the opening bell. Smash the like button. We got almost 500 people here. Hit the like button, hit the sub button. Yeah, just agreeing and try to show your viewers 80% a year is better than any hedge fund in history ever, consistently. Right. And so if I can hit 80% a year, I'm doing my job. And because it's not about how much money I'm making, it's about the percentage gains that I'm putting in and the potential of that. Right? If I can make 80% a year, you know, if I can build my account up to 100,000, then that's 80K a year easy. You know, that's a good income, you know. And if I can bring it up to 200,000, then that's $160,000 a year. You know what I mean? That's good income, guys. That's good income. And so with that said, my goal at this point in time is not how much I make. It's just about the scalability and if I can consistently put in these returns. Like, that's all I'm testing myself for now. And we'll see how it goes. Wish me luck. You know, stick around. We day trade live on stream. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell. We do this live for free, completely free, every single weekday morning right here on YouTube. So if you haven't already, hit the sub button, hit the notification bell. I certainly appreciate it if you do. And let's keep growing, guys. Hey, what's up, Garav? Hey, thank you, Michelle. I appreciate that. Thank you. And so, yeah, we got NNBC bouncing over 5. Let's see if it holds over 5. We got HLBZ as well. We're looking at that, too. We got NNBC, again, bouncing at 5. HLBZ. I don't see anything else, though. I saw VRDN earlier. VRDN is something that we're going to watch if we get like if we specifically get a cross over the VWAP level for VRDN, we're going to pay more attention to it. But we need the cross over the VWAP here. We got QS, which is another one that we're watching here. You can see QS is at 2330s. So we're paying attention to that as well. All right, team. Hey, we got 3 minutes, team. 3 minutes. Let's do this. Hey, Carol. Hey. We hit the mustard goal today. We hit the mustard goal today. Yeah. So you're going to have to do that later. So just mentally and physically prepare yourself for that. You know. All right. Carol's going to get ready, she says. We got IRNT. QS is back over VWAP. Let's see if it holds at 23. All right, guys, 3 minutes. Honestly, it's just a much better day today. You know, much better day today. All right, we got AMC on the books. AMC just recently reclaimed the VWAP. Looking pretty strong. It's at 41.15s here, guys, for AMC. 41.15. So AMC's back. It's doing okay. We got over 500 people here, so hey, hit the like button, guys. Hit the subscribe button. Yeah, fishing. Nah, bro. Honestly, bro, I do. Here's the reality, fishing. Fishing says I might let you be a trader at my hedge fund on a trial basis if I can get you to trade past 11 a.m. Honestly, me being so rigid in the time I trade should be a good sign. It should be a huge green flag, you know, because it shows you that I'm disciplined enough to not force trades. Listen, guys, I promise you, I could sit around and keep this live stream going and make more money from donations and affiliate signups and all that stuff if I kept this stream going all day. Guaranteed could make way more money. I don't, because I care more about my trading results. And so that should honestly be even better, that I'm disciplined enough to close it down regardless of anything else. And so, hey, the longer I trade, the worse my trading gets. You know, so like I make my money and run, you know, as should you in the market. What's going on with NNBC? NNBC had some type of catalyst here, guys. We got about a minute left, so I'll go over this quickly because the market's about to open in about a minute exactly right now. So NNBC is up. This is Nano Vericide. So the reason it's up, it's got an 11 million float, so a very small float. The reason it's up because it posted exclusively through a Benzinga Pro report news of data for its COVID-19 candidate showed almost double the remdesivir remained intact in plasma when given as the encapsulated NVCOV2R form. So positive results in data for NNVC for biotech drug. So that's the reason it's up. Again, HLBZ, guys, we got 25 seconds here, team. 25 seconds. Before you get ready to trade, hit the like button, mosey your mouse over to that like button, try it one time, see how it feels, hit the subscribe button, stick around. We're going to do mustard spoons after we're done trading, at least one. We've got $75 in donations today, so hey guys, stick around, team. You know you want to. Exactly, fishing, 100%, brother. All right, here's the opening bell, guys. Good luck today, team. Well, you're welcome then, sub-frequency. You know, you're welcome, bro. All right, guys, here's the opening bell. We got HLBZ flying at the opening bell up to over $36 here, guys. Over 36 bucks flying here today. Huge moves. Absolutely flying. We got RWLK on the move. We got ATER pushing up to 1240s. We've got the SPY itself. And let's bring up Top Step here. We'll probably trade on Top Step again. So let me pull Top Step up so we can try to make some money in the futures market as well. All right, ATER is flying this morning. Same thing with HLBZ, and the SPY is dipping here. So the SPY is dropping down, team. Maybe we'll short in the futures market. RWLK pulling back. ATER is flying up, and HLBZ is moving here as well. You mean NNVC? I don't know. Why is NNVC halted? I don't see why either, man. No idea. All right, here's HLBZ up move. Does anybody know why NNVC has not opened yet? It hasn't really moved since about 8:23. No idea, man. Does anybody know? It's not even opening on TOS. I don't know why. All right, so here's HLBZ, guys. HLBZ is up to 36, pulling back some. We do have ATER pulling back a little bit here. We haven't traded yet. The market is dipping down some. We got RWLK on the move up as well here, team. Okay, so it's a news pending release is why it's halted. Okay, so they might be hitting people with an offering. So y'all be careful. Could be offering. No, it's not a volatility halt. It could be an offering. I don't know if they have money on the table yet, but yeah. Potential for an offering. Not sure, though. ATER is flying up, guys. So here's HLBZ, but look at ATER. ATER just broke highs. It's up to 1280s, 1285s. All right, so ATR is flying up. RWLK is flying up here. All right, so here's VRCA I see on the move. ATRA. VRCA is popping back up here. Again, still watching HLBZ, watching Lucid. Alright, so we just scalped a little $12.50 bill from Top Step here. We'll see what happens on the rest of this. RWLK is moving up. Look at Lucid here, guys. LCID. Let's see if we can hold at 34, 35 bucks for this here, team. Alright, so here's Lucid. It's up to 25.20s. Let's see if we hold the VWAP support level. Lucid is up big. ATER is up big. RWLK is up. HLBZ is trying to hold over $35. All right, so ATR is up to 13s. So ATR is flying this morning. So is Lucid. Currently, I'm looking at like HLBZ and a few other ones. I wish I could have gotten that slam down under the VWAP for AMD, but didn't. Alright, ATR is up to 13.20s here, guys. 13.20s. Alright, I'm getting a little bit of lag in TOS, unfortunately. Alright, so I'm in AMD. I'm probably going to get stopped out. My risk is 101.75. Yeah, we're going to get out. Alright, so we just got stopped out of AMD again. Down 13 bucks, but we're going to wait for the SPY to maintain a trend. It's been a tough day. And so our goal during weeks like this, you know, these type of weeks happen. But our goal during weeks like this is to limit any losses we potentially take. And so what we're going to do is we're going to trade small. We're going to trade very small today and careful. We're not going to risk a lot of our account during these unfavorable weeks. Sometimes you're just going to get weeks that are just not good. You know, they're just not favorable. You don't have an edge. And during those times, your job is to protect your account. And so that's what we're going to do. All right, the SPY is completely reversing here. So here goes the SPY. So you can see the SPY heading up big. So if the SPY breaks over this previous high of the day at 437 roughly, 436.75, maybe we'll buy some. But we're not going to take any long positions. Or we're not going to take any short positions while the SPY is looking strong like that. Yeah, NNVC is still halted, I'm pretty sure. Here's HLBZ, still trying to hold over 35s. SPY is rejecting a little bit at the VWAP. Let's see what happens here. We do have Lucid up to 25s, over 25. We've got HLBZ still consolidating. We do have ATER that absolutely flew up this morning. So ATER is currently at 1316s, 1320s. And again, guys, the problem with a lot of traders, for me specifically, is that on weeks like this, they can't limit their losses. And so my job during this week with my specific system is to limit my losses. You know, so we're going to take very small position sizing here. You know, we're not going to be trading large at all, and we are just going to try to limit the losses we take on the day. All right, so we just scalped a little $3 from a Apple, pretty small day. But I can see the SPY also starting to kind of creep back up. The SPY is at 437, 436s. So, you know, y'all be careful. All right, we got ATER flying up here. It's at 1320s. What's much more profitable, Ivan? What about Zevo? I don't know what Zevo's doing. Zevo is just looking weak. It would look like a pump and dump to me, but maybe I'm wrong. We got ATER still flying up here, guys. So ATER is still at 13s. Look at ATER here, up to 1330s. HLBZ, we're still looking at that too. So HLBZ is just kind of consolidating over 35 for now. All right, watching the SPY pretty closely here, seeing if we can get a direction to play out. All right, so we just took some off here. So we're scalping the futures market on Top Step. It's one of the ways that you can, you know, trade the SPY or the S&P 500 with no PDT rule, and you can just scalp that momentum using the micro E-mini or the E-mini. Top Step funds traders in the futures market as well. So if you hit their profit target while following their rules, they legitimately fund you. The base one's $50K. It's $165 a month, and if you pass it, you get $50K in funding with an 80% profit split. And this is a company that's regulated in the US that pay out millions every year to their profitable traders and fund thousands of traders a year. You can check them out here. A good way to help support the channel as well is an affiliate link if you want to help support us. And so you can check that out there. Here's HLBZ fading down here. So here's HLBZ fading down. It's at 3320s. 3320s. So HLBZ just broke underneath the VWAP, looking pretty weak. Let's see if we can scalp a little bit more on the upside for Apple maybe here. Getting a little bit of a pullback that we're going to buy into with Apple, and then try to load up and see if we get a pop over 437 for the market itself. Just kind of hanging out now. And currently with 50 shares of Apple if you want to see. Just seeing if we get a bounce here. Here we go. There's the bounce. Let's see if we can continue up. Currently 50 shares. Watching the SPY pretty closely here to see what happens. There's 95s. SPY looks like it might be dipping below the VWAP here, so we got to be careful too. We're not going to let this grow large. We got to just watch the SPY closely, see what it's going to do, see what Apple does. You know, wait for some confirmation if we get it, and you know, try to capitalize on that sentiment. 85, 86s. SPY is starting to break under the VWAP though. That's not really a good sign, to be honest. Let's see if it pops back. There's 89s, 90s. All right, we're letting some consolidation happen over the VWAP. There's 90s, but honestly, we want to see a little bit better movement here. SPY is dropping, so we're going to cover this pretty quickly too. Yeah, we're out of this. The SPY's looking too weak. So we're going to get out roughly break even there. SPY, this is what the SPY is doing here, team. So the SPY's looking way too weak. Hey, Iceman, what's up, brother? What's going on with NNVC and what's the 8 a.m. scrum? So NNVC is news pending halted. So NNVC is halted on news pending. So, you know, I don't know when it's going to resume. You never really know when those type of things resume. And so it's a news pending halt. It's, yeah, I have no idea what's going to happen with it, you know. We're going to have to wait and see. But it looks like a news pending halt. It could be an offering. It could be. All right, so we just scalped a little bit more on Top Step in the futures market. There's, you know, we're up $62. You guys can see. Working on getting funded there. Yeah, but no, I appreciate the donation, Iceman. Let me add that to the donation count today. So, guys, you can see donation-wise, we are up currently $80 today in donations. So, thank you, team. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the support, of course. Getting ready to maybe scalp some more markets if we get like a bounce in Apple or so that we can maybe, you know, short into. Yeah, so here's the SPY. Here's Apple. Shorting into a little bounce here. See if we can get a rejection here at the VWAP. The SPY is mostly sideways, so just a heads up for everybody trading larger cap stocks. Not a super favorable day. Not a super favorable day. Mostly sideways action from the SPY and the S&P, and so not really the best day to momentum day trade, but you know, I'm gonna try to scalp this downward action. We're gonna cover a little bit into that, see if we can maybe add some more on a bounce back. Maybe I'm not gonna add here because the SPY is starting to rebound some. Maybe I should have added though, but I'm watching the SPY very closely here. All right, and again, on days with uncertainty, I'm trading incredibly small. GREE is moving up. Yeah, man, GREE is just really sketchy, man. All right, so there goes... all right, so let's short into this a little bit more. All right, we're in with 50 shares now. All right, nice. We got a little drop. Let's see if this sustains here. We'll add a little bit more if it heads up. Use a maybe 75 as a risk level here. All right, we're watching the SPY. Very sideways day, guys. So just a heads up. Very sideways day for most larger cap stocks. I'm trying to let this play out, but over, I guess, 83, I'll get out. That's better. But maybe holding on to this a little bit too long than I should, but we'll get out here. It's just too risky. Sideways day, so we're going to sit tight. We're down like 20 bucks, so pretty small. And here's the SPY. So SPY is sideways, indecisive, neutral. We're going to wait. Not poke too hard at it. We do have ATER ripping up. There's 1320s for ATER, so that actually looks pretty solid. And I see the SPY starting to rebound really, really fast here, guys. So I see the SPY starting to rebound here. I see Apple breaking out on the upside, so we're targeting that now too. SPY heading up, looking strong to be honest. Getting ready to test some highs up there. All right, we also just made about 125 bucks in the futures market. We're up 162 in futures, so that's doing well. We also are getting at, or we're in Apple now. We're gonna cover here, so we just made most of our money back with Apple, and you know we'll buy AMD on a little pullback if we get one. Or I guess we'll take this here. All right, SPY is flying back up though, which is good. Market kind of needs it. All right, we're scalping a little bit of AMD. We're going to cover into that as well. Maybe add some down to 102. So if we can start scalping some momentum. Any momentum is just good for us here. There's 7s. So we're in AMD currently. Capitalizing on it, taking some profit off at the top. Hopefully we get some sustained momentum here. Here's AMD. Oh, I guess we'll get out fast. We'll let this test here, but not really what we wanted to see. Hopefully the market will pop back up, but yeah, there's the 3s. Okay, so good. That worked fine. We'll take a little bit off here on these tops, and then we'll hold on to this with some small risk. All right, so we're starting to get some volatility that we're able to capitalize on here. We'll get out there. So we're down like $10 now. So we're starting to get some volatility, which is all good news. You know, we're getting volatility. That's what we want to see. Here's the SPY show up. So you can see the SPY is finally getting some momentum coming in. And you can see once we finally got that momentum, man, I might be more profitable in the futures market. Look, we're up 162 in futures. Again, if you want to use the same platform I'm using to try to get funded in the futures market, here's the link. You can check it out. And yeah, we're starting to get some good momentum finally. Scalping a little bit more of AMD here. There we go. Nice. All right, so we jumped out of that. We are now up less than, or we're now down less than $10, which is great. Starting to see some momentum show up on the upside for the market, which is really needed here. All right, AMD starting to test highs. Looking good. Apple breaking highs. The SPY itself is too. Alright, scalping a little bit more of AMD. Got ourselves back to break even on AMD. SPY still heading up really nicely. Alright, so we're basically break even on AMD now. We're down like $6 on the day. Kind of grinding back here, making some money. SPY looking strong though, so we're going to try to attack that strength in any way we can. Look at ATER, guys, as well. ATER is absolutely flying up here. Huge moves. 1350s. Just big moves now. Yeah, ATR's... That's probably why I try, to be honest. That's why Top Step probably works too, is because you got no mental attachment to it. All right, so we just scalped a little bit more on Apple. We are down a whopping $4 today, so we'll probably make that back pretty quick. Again, I'm trading so small that it doesn't really matter too much, but you know, we're just trying to attack these little trends that we see here, these little short-term trends when we can. There's the market dipping down some. Let's see if we hold on this dip and continue. Nice. And AMD again. Just to show you guys this. We're in AMD, 50 shares. We'll add a little bit on these pullbacks. Try to get into a nice little winning trade. Here's a nice little dip. And so we'll add into this dip and try to take a swing if it sustains. We're in with 100 shares. $30s. Nice. All right, we took a little bit off there for AMD, popping up some more. Out. All right, so we got ourselves actually green on the day now, team. Believe it or not, we're up about $2. I'll take it, you know. See if we can capitalize on any more of these moves. All right, SPY is heading back up nicely too. All right, ATR pulling back, giving us a little pullback area. We'll see if that actually sustains here too. All right, scalping Apple here as well, guys. See if we can hit 40s real quick. We'll get out here. All right, so we are now up about $7 on the day. So we actually fought our way back. We're now green. I'll show you guys the P&L. Again, we're trading very small today in terms of profit and loss based off of the last few days. We're up about $7, a whopping $7. But, you know, we've come back on all the stocks we're trading. Here's ATER pulling back some here. So, yeah, Lucid. What happened to NNVC? Does anybody know? Has anybody got any more word on what happened to NNVC here? FFIE? Yeah, FFIE looks okay. The volume looks light for me, personally. For like my style of trading, the volume's looking pretty light. Man, what happened to AMD here? The AMD just tanked. Did EV just take a dump or what happened, man? Crazy. That's a huge drop. All right, we're scalping out of Apple again. We're in Apple. Moving up. Nice. All right, so we're up. We're up about $10 now. So I mean, we're kind of getting there. We're scalping AMD a little bit. We're in 25 shares, but the volatility is kind of showing up some. SPY pulling back some here. All right, we're gonna get out of AMD. We were up. We're basically out of that. We lost nothing. Good. SPY's pulling back some. So the big thing right now that a lot of people are watching here, team, is like, here's the SPY. Okay, so like if we look at what we've seen here, so we got to move over the VWAP. So the SPY reclaimed the VWAP here, and now it's pulling back pretty quickly, getting ready to test these previous highs at 437. So if we think 437 is going to hold, then we can in turn kind of front load onto AMD or Apple and see what's going to happen. Again, I'm not saying that 437 is going to hold, but I'm saying that's kind of how you build trade ideas around the SPY. And again, we'll see what happens here. If we think 437 is going to hold, then we can dip buy into some of these moves, which I think is what I'm going to personally do here, and just anticipate a bounce. Now, maybe I'm wrong. We're in AMD. If we don't bounce here, then we got a pretty easy exit quickly. Nice. All right, we're capitalizing on AMD. We did get a little bit of a bounce there. Nice. Getting a nice breakout on AMD. Beautiful. Yeah, we're going to take that off. So we're up about $7 on AMD. About $12 on the day total. EDSA. Yeah, EDSA just reclaimed the VWAP, which is usually a pretty good sign. Here's EDSA. It reclaimed the VWAP. Volume came in. And so if we hold, 925s, it's the same kind of U-shaped breakout pattern we talked about in the video this weekend. We'll see, though. I mean, these can dump really quickly if they fail. So, and look, there is the SPY. So the SPY did bounce right at 437, and we were able to make a little bit of money with AMD with the same kind of plan. AMD's looking a little bit too sideways though, so I might move my efforts over to trading something different. Here's ATER. So ATR is at 1340s. Yeah, probably not a bad move. What's wrong, Trader T? John, why so cautious when the market is so strong today? Everything is up large. Is that normal for you? I'm cautious. It's not about the market today. I am cautious because I have lost the last 2 days in a row. And so I'm on a 2-day losing skid. And so for me personally, regardless of what the market is doing today, I'm going to trade cautiously. It's really tempting for traders on a 2-day losing streak to just gamble their money away because they're frustrated, they're desperate for a win, and so they just kind of scale up and just push. In the end, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to trade very small and careful today. Even if it's just a small $15 win today, that's going to be better for me because it's going to end the green streak. It's going to get my mind right. And so it's not about what the market's doing today. It's what the market's done the last few days. And there's inherent risk there anytime the market is like it is. So I'm going to trade small and cautious. Yeah, ATR dumping. Yeah. So under VWAP, looking rough. LPTX. Yeah, yesterday I lost like $50, so it was a very small day. It wasn't a huge loss or anything like that. It was just a loss that I obviously didn't want. The day before that, I lost like $160 on Friday and then $50 yesterday. So I'm down like 200 in the last few days, which is fine. I mean, my system can certainly handle it, but in the end, when most of the time I'm green. HLBZ, guys, look at HLBZ. Most of the time I'm green, and so when I have losing skids like this, I'm just not used to them. And so with that said, I know myself. I'm just going to trade small and careful after those type of things. All right, so the market just cracked under the VWAP here. So the market just dropped really quick. HLBZ is also starting to head back up. I still feel a little sick, Joel. Not 100% by any means. But I feel better than I did yesterday, but I'm still not feeling hot. Like, I'm pretty sure it's a hiatal hernia attack, though. Like, I've had these before, and I usually feel sick for like 3 or 4 days. Any? Paulie. Yeah, Any's looking rough today. I mean, I'm guessing Bitcoin is down. No, Bitcoin's about normal, but, the SPY just turned, which is why I'm trading very carefully. The SPY just dropped, and so with that said, the next thing to look at is the SPY is whether we bounce at 436. So the market just turned. Just the last 5-10 minutes, we've dipped all the way back below the VWAP. The next level, if you're paying attention to major levels, is this here at 436. That's the level everybody's paying attention to. All right, so again, look at where we bounce. We bounce at 436, guys. And these levels are easy to predict. Now, I'm not saying that we're going to continue to bounce at 436, but these short-term levels are why I'm so proficient at scalping. The reason I'm so good at scalping is because I can identify these short-term levels. And again, there's no way I influence this at all. I mean, you guys heard me say, hey, 436. The SPY is the market. I'm not influencing the whole market, but the reason I'm right about this is because you have to look at previous historical levels. And I'm looking at them on a short-term basis, and I'm looking at them in terms of sentiment and like what everybody else sees. And so with that, the market's tanking. We bounced at 436, and now we're testing the VWAP again. And so if we get a rejection here, that's a very weak sign. If we get a rejection here and a break under 436, very weak sign. And I'm going to go into short mode, where I start shorting things. If we hold here, then I'm just going to wait to trade because we're still sideways. There's nobody really in control. It's about neutral. And so that's kind of how I'm judging what trend to attack, like what side to attack on the long or short side, is by looking at this and seeing what the market's actually doing. Now some stocks are overreacting to this news, like AMD. AMD is tanking lows now. And some stocks are not reacting as much, like Apple, which is still green on the day, just kind of pulling back to the VWAP. But they're all usually going to react to this in one way or another. And so with that said, we got to pay attention to these sentiments, like what happens with the sentiment of the stock and the overall market as a whole. And then we're going to use that to influence our current decision on what we should trade and why we should trade and what direction and all that, if that makes sense. Does anybody know when NNVC is going to resume? I've had a lot of people ask me about that. Who knows? But still watching 436. President is going to talk soon. Lucid's looking good. Yeah, HLBZ is back over the VWAP too. So HLBZ is back over the VWAP. The SPY itself is testing that 436 level, so we got to be very careful about the SPY in general right now because it's testing 436. Again, if we break under 436, of course, you never know. You never know which direction anything's going to go. But in my subjective opinion, if we break under 436 on the SPY, then that's a very weak sign for the market. That means that we were green, and now we're breaking under big levels under the VWAP, breaking lows, basically. So, we're going to wait. It could be an offering, it could be a few different things for NNVC. ATR fought its way back over the VWAP. HLBZ is back over the VWAP as well. All right, so we got AMD moving up. Yeah, Rebecca, if you're talking about me, I don't sell a course. I don't sell a service. I don't claim to be an expert. Like I said, if you're talking about me, in the end, we don't claim to be experts. We don't sell a course. We don't sell a service. And the only people that talk bad about us are people who we threaten their business model by telling people they don't need to buy a course. I trade live every weekday morning for free. Show my profit and loss every single day. No way to fake what I'm doing here, and I'm more profitable than a large majority of other traders on YouTube. 100%, like completely 100% true. Most of them are just trying to make money from you and sell you courses and stuff, to be honest. Okay, cool. Making sure, Rebecca, because Okay. Thank you, Rebecca. Well, I appreciate that. But yeah. Like I said, I figured you were probably talking about somebody else, but just in case. Yeah, I'll eat mustard. All right, she's cool. Yeah, I know. I didn't ban her or anything like that. I figured she wasn't talking about me, but just in case, got to defend myself just in case, guys. But yeah, look, the 436 level's on point. So again, what did we talk about, guys? We talked about 436 on the SPY, and look at what we're consolidating over. Yeah, no, y'all are good, Rebecca. We're green. Caitlin, I'm doing okay. We're slightly green. We are up a whopping $11.23 today. I don't know what I'm going to do with these gains, but hey, green is green, and I'll take it. This is my day so far. So, hey, almost $12 in profit, But the market's unpredictable, to be honest, today. And so a lot of stuff is sideways. Just like you can see the sideways market, and then you can see like AMD is sideways. Yeah, just in case, I'm going to defend myself, Trader T. You know me. Just in case, I'm going to defend myself and flex a little bit about the channel. I'll look for any reason to do that. To tell you, I'm profitable. Everybody else isn't. My dad could beat up your dad. And that's all I'm saying. We got Apple bouncing here. Yeah, green is good. Yeah, I got a whole box of Lamborghini Hot Wheels and Barbie mansions, okay? I'm ready to film with any of those. Just say the word and we'll do it. All right, here's the SPY. Still watching HLBZ. I mean, again, U-shaped breakout pattern is pretty indicative of a breakout here. And here's the U-shaped breakout pattern. The same pattern we talked about in our weekend video. You know? That's the U-shaped breakout pattern, guys. Now, I'm not saying it's going to work. I have no idea. But this is the U-shaped breakout pattern. SPY is also looking very weak. Just broke under lows, and so we're going to add to some of these short positions now. So SPY broke under 436. So we are shorting AMD. See if we get a rejection here, since AMD seems to be overreacting to the market in general. We're going to short AMD. Nice. And we are going to cover into that. All right, so we just covered AMD. Same plan, same exact thing we talked about. And look at the SPY. Remember, guys, we talked about 436 a lot. And look what happens when we break under 436. We get a big drop in a lot of these stocks. And I was able to short AMD. We're up 15 bucks on the day now. So, you know, have no idea what we're going to do for the rest of the day. All right, we're adding some more here. We're just going to enter AMD and we're going to average in on when it bounces up and try to get a better average here with the market testing lows of the day and stuff here. The only risk is that the market could just reject and head back up. It could just bounce at that whole dollar level and head back up. And so that's the biggest risk here, but we are testing lows in the market, and with so many people paying attention to it, you know, there's certainly potential for us to bounce here, to be honest. So here's AMD. We are 75 shares of AMD with an entry of 63 cents roughly. Luckily, we got some cushion on the day that we can swing into now. We'll add one more lot of 25 shares if we get up to 70. All right, so we got 100 shares now. So we get some rejections here. Over 101.80, I guess we'll get out. All right, there's a nice little rejection there. Let's just see if the SPY breaks lows. That's going to drag a lot of these down. So our plan is to hold this until the SPY breaks lows. All right, there's the SPY breaking lows. It's at 435.50 again. I need a better average here, I think, to be honest. So we're going to add a little bit more. Entry is now 66 cents. All right, SPY just broke lows here, guys. So the SPY just broke lows. There we go. Breaking lows. Looking for AMD to follow suit. It's usually been overreacting to the market today, but maybe we're not going to get it today. Who knows? Right, we got 69s. We're trying to be patient here. SPY looks to be consistently weak. There's 75s. I would think the market would follow suit here. All right, 150 is our final share count. All right, there's 64s. We're almost break even on these last remaining shares here. Let's see if we get the breakdown now. Market's looking very weak. So there we go. There's the breakdown, and we'll cover into that. So this trade worked out beautifully here. Same thing we wanted. Covering into the weakness now. We're holding 25 shares left. Capitalizing on the market rejection. Again, using sympathy to determine which way we're going to get out of there. All right, so again, using sympathy to determine which way the market's going to head. We're up about $25. And again, guys, I mean, we talked about exactly what was going to happen before it happened here. We talked about how 436 was a big support level, and that if we broke under 436, and we were very open. You can rewind the stream. And we said if we broke under 436, my own subjective opinion is that that's a big breakdown in the overall market. And look at exactly what happened here, guys. Exactly down to the T of what we said happened, which is that we broke under 436, and look at the entire sentiment completely change. Even the TTM squeeze indicator picked it up, but you could see the sentiment completely change. You could see us consistently break down after that, break lows, and just rip all the way back down. And so again, using the VWAP, we identified where the sentiment changing level would be, and again, we gave that level 436, and then we attacked sympathy moves in stocks once we saw that negative sentiment roll in. And so I hope everybody understands how we're able to do that, regardless of how much I make. Again, I'm trading small today just to be safe. But I hope everybody understands what we did here and like how it works. right? Like, this is how it works. You find a sentiment changing level, you wait for that level to break, and then you attack that specific sentiment. And that's all we did here with AMD and the SPY, and it works really well. It's the same thing we're going to do in the futures market. It's the same thing. So I hope that makes sense to everybody. Yeah, of course you should start making videos, Caitlin. You know? RWLK, yeah, we'll check that one out too. I know, but that's an obscure level AI. So like the big thing you got to understand here, like I hear people sometimes giving people really obscure levels for support and resistance. And it comes from a fundamental misunderstanding about what people are really doing and the actual sympathy of the chart. All right, so like if you zoom in on this level right here, if we remove 436 and you zoom in on this level, you know, it's not going to say exactly 436. It's going to say some really obscure 436.08. Right? That's not the support level. The support level is not 436.09 here. That's too obscure. The support level is 436, and it's never going to be exactly on that level. You have to look at the entire range around a major psychological level like 436 here. You got to look at the entire range around it like this. You know, this isn't 436.09 or 435.91. You know, this is the whole support level of 436. And this is what everybody here is reacting to. They're specifically reacting to this here, which was, again, 436. You know, so like once that level breaks, then everybody loses confidence. Long traders sell, short traders like me jump in, and they just attack the market. And so that's what happens here. But it's not obscure levels. Like when you're looking at major support levels like this on a chart, you got to look at the entire range around it and kind of round up to the closest psychological level if you want to really understand the support or resistance here. You know, again, I'm not mentioning anybody specifically, but I've seen people here say, oh, well, the support level's at 93 cents or 95 cents or 97 cents. That's not the support or resistance level. The support or resistance level in that case is the whole $1. You know, traders are just reacting to that, and it's not going to show exactly off of that level. It's going to show around the range of that level. And once that clicks in trading, then documenting support and resistance becomes much easier, you know? And so I hope all that makes sense. Yeah, when did the Evergrande thing open up? Like, when does the Chinese market open back up? All right, small green day. We're up like $22 today, so very small. But maybe we'll get some more opportunity. I don't know. AMD, we'll see. I use Benzinga Pro, Iceman. And you can check out Benzinga here. If you want to see Benzinga, here's the link. Super dope scans, super useful. I'll post the link. You can also catch it in the description, but here's the link for Benzinga if anybody wants it. All right, so we're getting a bounce in the SPY here. My question is, should I'm gonna short a little bit into Apple. A little bit into Apple, anticipating another move down. Anticipating a rejection in the SPY is all we're really doing. But we're going to keep it very tight. We're going to add another 50 shares here. $62's about break even now. Let's see if we get the breakdown to 143.50, I guess is what we want. $69's. Well, the SPY's popping back up, so luckily we're very green on the day, but we're using 75 as a risk, and we're probably going to jump out pretty soon. Yeah, market's popping back up. We're going to get out mostly break even there. Market's popping back up. We'll see if we reject at 436 now. Yeah, it's a news pending, John Rice. It's a news pending. Hey, later, Ado. BLNK breaking news. All right, so we're going to end the poll here. All right, so I guess Biden is speaking. I'm not sure if he is or not. I can't tell. Also, guys, another way to help support the channel, guys, is to check out BitGet. Now, BitGet is a really dope platform, and you can get up to $630 in task rewards. Now, apparently, these are only you can only use these for credits towards. You can only use these for credits towards fees, and so you can get up to $600 in fee discounts and free fee rebates, and that way you can save money on fees when you're trading by using BitGet. And you can check out the copy trading section, and you can see which traders are the most profitable. Like, I'm following 2 different traders right now. I'll see if I can find them. But you can see which ones are the most profitable. This guy's got an 87% accuracy rate, 88%. This guy, Sky, is one I'm following. He's got a 77% accuracy rate. And so you can look at which traders are the most profitable and then give them your money to trade. And so you can look at which ones are really profitable, give them your money to trade, and capitalize on people that are actually profitable in those markets. And that's one of the things that I do really well is I look at what traders that I would follow in regular markets. And again, if you want my kind of tips on finding some of these traders, it's pretty simple. You just got to have a few different pitfalls. And I think we're going to be making a video about that pretty soon. But there's a lot of different ways you can do it, and we'll try to talk about it right now. So again, what I like to do is I like to look at how much they're actually making. So this guy's made $4,000 over the last 3 weeks, right? So I'm not going to follow him with a 1-to-1 ratio if I have a small account. You know, I'm going to follow with him with like a 0.2% ratio or something small like that. That way my account's pretty protected. Also, when I follow these guys here, let me log in. When I follow these guys, I got to make sure to limit how much money I give them in each individual trade. And so I usually give them like $100 each, and then I just diversify by getting a bunch of different traders involved, right? So that way I give each trader about $100. I'm diversified so that if I get a good group of traders over the long run, I'll make money. And it's a way for me to protect my account and ultimately avoid, you know, these big swings in the crypto market. You know, I'm not the best short-term crypto trader, but by using BitGet, it's kind of like a new age form of investing. And again, check them out. Again, you're not going to be able to use the $630 in actual trading funds. And so you're going to have to deposit money yourself if you want to actually trade or get copy traders involved. But depositing money is really simple. We're going to get out. We just stopped out on Apple here. And so very sideways day since this news dropped. Still green, but very sideways day. But again, the way you deposit money on BitGet is you just go to buy crypto at the top right here. And you can say, hey, I want to buy $200 worth of Bitcoin or USDT, you know, and with a Visa, you know, buy $200 worth of USDT, which is really their in-house currency, with a Visa card, or I can say with a MasterCard, or with Google Pay, or with Apple Pay or Samsung Pay or Pay Now. They've got all these different options, and then you just go to purchase down here at the bottom. You use Mercurio, and it shows you how much I can get. So for $200, I can get 194 USDT, right? And that's the easy way you do it. And then you can pay with whatever you want, and then you'll get your money. Once you process that, you'll get your money usually within 20 minutes or so. And so again, if you want to check out BitGet, here's the link. Help support your boy here. I know, and that's cool AI. I'm just saying, like, for me... Oh, yeah, we got to do the mustard spoon. Yeah, I mean, listen, AI... I think that the most common and the most effective way is to round to major whole dollar support levels. And I think, like I said, I think if you think this level was... and it's all respect, bro. No worries either way. But I think that this level is obviously 436. You know, 436. 436, you might be talking about this level here at 435.50, but I think if you round to half dollars, you'll see like most people are using them to influence their trades. And so the reason obscure levels don't work, in my personal opinion, is because nobody's really basing their trades around obscure levels. Far more people are looking at the big psychological whole dollar levels and then using that to influence their trades. Now, some of these levels might pop over it for a split second or pop over it like this, but the point still remains that in my personal opinion, the level is 435.50. It's a half dollar level. Then 436, you can see support off of there. 437 here, support off of there. And so I think if you document all the half and whole dollars here, you're going to see a trend, which is at major levels coincide with those half and whole dollars. And so I hope that makes sense. Regardless, like I said, I do understand that everybody has their own way of trading. And so, if you can make it work, do it in a different way, more power to you. No hard feelings either way. All right, so the SPY is consolidating here. All right, so we just scalped a little bit from Apple, a little bit. Again, we're not up huge on the day. We're basically break even, but trying to capitalize on these markets. A lot of sideways action. I mean, if we look at the SPY, it's been sideways for the last few minutes. Hey, what's up, Cheryl? Yeah, so if you guys want to save some money and not use Mercurio, you can buy USDT on Coinbase, and then it's easy to transfer money. Like to transfer money, you just go to assets on BitGet. Let me see if we can log in here. So to transfer money, you just do this. Let me find my link. To transfer money on BitGet, it's pretty simple. You go to assets at the top right. I guess I'll have to sign in. But yeah, to transfer money to BitGet, it's actually really simple as well. So for those that are less familiar with crypto trading, it's very simple. I'll show you guys right now. The way you add money to BitGet is very simple. All right. So this is what you do. You go to assets, and if you want to add money to BitGet, you go to deposit. So say you want to add money from Coinbase, for instance, right? To do that, I'm poking around on AMD a little bit. To add money on Coinbase, say you want to add USDT, which is their in-house currency. You go to deposit here. And when I click deposit, it's going to give me a deposit address. I copy that deposit address and I go over to Coinbase. And let me find my Coinbase account. And then I go to send. And so after I buy USDT on Coinbase, I go to send. There's send and receive at the top of Coinbase. You go to send and you just paste that deposit address from BitGet. You select USDT, you paste the deposit address in there, and you click send, and it'll send your money really quickly over to BitGet. So it'll send your money pretty fast over to BitGet, and you can get your money there pretty fast. And again, if you want to check out BitGet, here's the link. Help support your boy. Help support the channel as a whole. They are a sponsor of the channel, and so good way to help support us. All right, so I'm in AMD here. I guess I'm going to get out of here. It's just kind of a back and forth day. A lot of sideways action and momentum. Not a ton of good-looking sympathy in anything. The SPY is pretty slow. I'm on AMD short, and it's kind of popping up and down and up and down. So we'll see what happens. We're about break even on this latest one. But kind of going back and forth. Here's AMD now. So we're almost break even here. We got 75 shares. If we could break down to like 75, then we're really talking. That's what I really want. There's 79, 78. All right, we're going to take a little bit off there. See if we get this full breakdown. There's 77s looking good. 76. We're going to take a little bit more off there. Capitalize on that. Ride this down. See if we can get a little bit more. If it gets up to 81, yeah, we're just going to get out here. So I made a little bit there, but very sideways. See if we can find something else that moves right. All right, so I'm seeing a downward move and then a pop right back up. So I just bought a little bit more of AMD on the downside, on the short side. If we could reject at 435 on the SPY, then I think that looks good. All right, well, we just took a little bit more of AMD. We'll take a little bit off there. See if we can attack some more. If we find something that sets up well. Apple is really the confusing one. We got HLBZ that's been pretty sideways too. ATER finally broke under the VWAP here as well. Any news on NNBC? Nah, Amar. I don't know why it's doing what it's doing, brother. All right, and the problem with the SPY is that it's just consolidating on this downside here. I'm kind of looking at Apple a little bit, but all right, so there's the SPY breaking down. SPY breaking lows again. Previous closing price is at 434.04. So we'll see if we can attack that. Big drop in the market. Here's AMD. I'll show you this trade. Very sideways trend though, so it gets a little iffy when you're attacking sideways trends like this. There's a pop back up. We'll try to short into this pop, get a little bit better average here. All right, there we go. 68s. There we go. There's a breakdown. Nice. I will cover a little bit into that. See if the SPY can keep dropping here. All right, we're sitting in here break even mostly. Yeah, SPY just ripped up big, so we're gonna get out of that and before it starts to squeeze up on us. Yeah, it happens, Adrian. It's a rough day, bro. Hey, well, that's nice, Cheryl. You know. They told me they liquidated me out of a position because of volatile movement. It was a simulation. Yeah, and you can also, like I said, guys, if you want to practice, the good thing about BitGet is that you can also, like, practice trading. So, like, if I want to practice simulation trading, I can go to futures up here and go to simulation and, like, practice to be my own copy trader. Because, again, guys, a lot of these copy traders are making a lot of money being copy traders. Right, so if you get good at short-term crypto trading, you earn 10% on the gains that you make. And so if you've got 100 followers, guys, and you're earning, and you earn, I'll put it this way: if you've got 100 followers on BitGet and you earn each of those followers $1,000, you know, you earn $10,000 yourself. You know, that's pretty easy money, and you don't have to start off with huge funds of money. You don't have to start off with huge sums of money. A lot of people are depositing like $100, $150, and they're making good percentage gains because they're profitable. And so you can practice simulation trading on BitGet And if you get good enough at copy trading, you can be a copy trader yourself with $100. And if you earn, 100% on that $100, people are going to be into you. You're going to have good percentage gains. And if you earn, with a good accuracy rate, people are going to want to follow you, And so, hey, check it out, guys. Again, great way to help support the channel here. We're going to go ahead and close the stream down. What's your thoughts on crypto right now? Crypto is down. It's slow. Here's Bitcoin. We'll see what happens. My general philosophy of long-term crypto trading is just to accumulate shares on pullbacks. And so I bought some Cardano yesterday. Bought something else. I can't remember which one it was. So we've just been accumulating on pullbacks. Is all we're doing. But yeah, guys, if you want to help support the channel, like I said, go check out Benzinga. Really useful scanners, super helpful in finding a lot of these big moving stocks in the market. And they also have crypto scanners on Benzinga as well, so go check them out. Yeah, for sure. There's a ton of good stuff to talk about. I mean, again, I think a lot of people are buying the dip, and including myself, But yeah, check that out, guys. Like I said, check out Top Step if you want to try to get funded in the futures market. Again, you can check out that link in the description. I'm up pretty nicely in the futures market today, too. If we look at Top Step, I am up $162 trading the same strategies I use in stocks, but in the futures market, there's no PDT rule. And with Top Step, you can try to get funded in those markets, and so it's really dope. But yeah, I'm going to get out of here, guys. Good luck in the market. Love you all. Everybody hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell. Appreciate all the love and support, of course, as always, guys, and we'll see you guys next time. Good luck, and yeah, have a good day, team. Appreciate all. Oh wait, we got to do the mustard spoon. I'm sorry, guys, we got to do the mustard spoon today, and so we can't close the stream down right now. We got to do the mustard spoon. Caro, unless y'all want me to do it tomorrow. What do y'all want? Y'all want me to do it tomorrow or right now? It doesn't matter to me. Yeah, we got to do the mustard spoon. I mean, I could do it tomorrow, but it's up to you guys. We could do it today. Let me know. Y'all want me to just do it tomorrow? Maybe we'll do 2 spoons tomorrow, or y'all want me to do it today? Or do y'all want me to consolidate it till Friday and then just do it all on Friday if we get 5 spoons on Friday? I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this, guys. If we can get 5 mustard donations of $70, then I will do it on Friday with no nose holding. Tomorrow be double or nothing. Okay. Look, I'll make y'all a deal. If we can get 5 mustard spoon donations, this week, then I'll do it on Friday, all of it, without holding my nose. Yeah, well, Friday we had to do 2 spoons, Richard, so we had to do 2 spoons on Friday. All right, so everybody's saying do it tomorrow. Maybe we'll do it first thing in the morning. Yeah. I don't know. We'll let you guys vote on it tomorrow. How about that? How much for no nose hold, no chaser? Ooh, man, that would be... all right, we're at $70 in donations today. If we could get $250 in donations this week, I'll do 2 spoons, or I'll do 4 spoons, no chaser, no mustard, or no nose holding. I really don't like mustard, but yeah, it's a democracy in here. That's right, it's a democracy. Live and let live. Eat mustard or don't. We vote on it here, guys. Yeah, I won't survive a container. That's right. But yeah, guys. Hey, love you all. Like I said, y'all go check out the video I put out this weekend. If you want to see my P&L today, I'll show you guys that too. It's pretty. It's not very impressive. Woohoo! We're up $14 today. I'm just happy I'm green, to be honest. It's been a few losing days in a row. I'm just happy I'm green. And so listen. Y'all go watch the video we dropped this weekend. Super useful video. If you want to see how we can predict some of these moves before they happen, how we find stocks before they specifically break out, here's the link. Hey, thank you, Richard. Hey, Carol! I gotta tell Carol. Later, team. Have a good day, guys. Love you all, team. Have a good day. We'll see you guys next time.